sunk for the sky is on our foes. Come so close to eternity. Our shields are ready, the guns are watching the town. Follow humanity, all the species are gone. The silent of the sea. She has her memory. I am the king of war. Ship must sink for the sky is on our foes. Come so close to eternity. Our shields are ready, the guns are watching the town. Follow humanity, all the species are gone. The silent of the sea. She has her memory. I am the king of war. The silent of the sea. She has her memory. I am the king of war. The silent of the sea. She has her memory. I am the king of war.
Hello!
Hi everyone.
Good evening.
It is
Huzzah!
us.
Damn, don't you
Me
wish we could just
and
live a
the
farming
rest.
life in another world?
Uh,
Don't we all wish that? But right
You
now,
can do it right now.
it is Friday, and I welcome you to TaleChasers on Friday with
Uh,
yours truly, Amber. I was here yesterday too, but with another group with some familiar faces.
Hey, I was in that group.
Yeah,
Yes, you were
me
in that
too.
group. If you would like to see what that group got up to, you can watch our video on demand after this session, not now.
Right.
Unless you'd like to watch both at the same time, and you can do that. You know, we have two halves of our brain, so why not?
This will get the DID pump.
Uh-huh. Regardless, that session will resume presumably on Thursday, not next week, but the week after, as we are playing on a bi-weekly basis.
Indubitably.
indubitably.
If all goes well, then we will also be playing the short adventure, definitely only a couple sessions, 4 sessions max, Dead Man's Isles, over at Long Rest with Brandon
Yes,
this
tomorrow.
Sunday.
Nope,
that
not
is,
tomorrow. The day after.
The day
Yeah.
after, correct. Tomorrow you play something else.
Yes.
And we expect to either finish that adventure in 2 sessions, or maybe it's now a campaign. Only the Lord knows, honestly.
Oh my god. Gaslighting.
Girl
don't-
bossing and gatekeeping.
Yeah, don't worry about
Tomorrow, I don't think we have any Calamicas, so
We do have Calamity tomorrow.
it. Oh, we
you did
do.
not tell me that, but that's fine. I've long
Well,
since
we're-
stopped
uh,
stopped keeping track of everything that goes on around me.
we do have it. We'll have our guest player. We will be missing. I need to quickly check in our agenda. We will be missing. Scrolls up in panic. Oh, we'll only be missing Ash. The rest is there,
wow.
and our guest as well. So we are going to be with 6.
Yes. So
So
make
it's-
sure to watch our friends over at Long Rest, and then when they're done, watch come back here and watch Calamica's
Yeah.
Calamica. Unless your favorite player is Ash, then I guess too bad.
Yeah,
Then
you know.
tomorrow's not your day.
Tomorrow
Then
is not
tomorrow's
the
not your
day.
day.
I think this month isn't your month.
Oh, this month isn't your
Some
month, but
Ash's
like maybe.
availability. I will be saying, because I'm starting to feel confident in being able to starting to get this out. I am preparing an adventure for an Ember's World.
Another campaign.
No, not a campaign. No,
A short adventure,
no. A
guys.
short adventure with that. It will be like maybe 10 sessions, I think.
That is the definition of not a short adventure. I'm just
It's an
gonna say.
adventure, okay? It's an adventure.
I mean,
Uh,
10 sessions is like
This is
reasonable. Unlike you, it's
yeah.
like
It's like a
one
campaign.
session, one session, one session.
It's a
Definitely.
campaign, pretty much.
No, that's
which
not
is
what a campaign
also
is.
going to take place here in Arkhona, and I hope people will like it. I am basically having everything be checked by Amber so that Amber doesn't get mad at me that I'm.
Yeah, so very particular about my world.
So we'll see what happens with that.
Yes, we will see who will be playing there, and when we will hear more about it. Until that time, let's just dive right into Dungeon Dragons in the world of Arkhona with the group, the Stargazers. Let's see.
Us.
Isn't that us?
I think so.
Yeah,
It
it
is
says here
us.
in my notes that you guys are the Stargazers. So
Does it actually say it in your notes? Do you have in your notes Mark, Mark, Liam, Gabe? They're all the Stargazers, and
You did it. You are the Stargazer.
We do a little gazing on the side.
Hmm.
Well, I do.
I see that some people neglected to vote for inspiration. I'm going to say that
shit.
Faris can give a recap, and you
Oh.
have until the end of that recap to rectify your mistakes.
I see. Very well. I shall indeed give a recap. We started last session with us being knee deep in sewage and Lawrence's nose hurting a bit as he had walked into a force wall. Or well, a wall of force, rather.
A forceful wall. It was very
Yeah,
forceful
yeah, it
against
was.
my nose.
Yeah, that's true.
I
That's true.
impacted it with force.
That is very true. And we were inside this room that had a statue of some rat-like individual in the middle, holding a very clean-looking axe. And, around us, a bunch of sewage. And, we didn't really see any way out. But what we did see were a couple of dials on the other side of the room. So we started immediately checking out the dials. Vincent went up there first. It was, sort of a number pad, or not a number pad, more like how it is on a safe. You turn the dial to the different numbers. And then there was a couple of handles which spelled out rats. And then we will kind of start to slowly but surely the panic sets in as it appears that a lot of rats are starting to pour in from the sides and the pipes that are coming into the room from the walls. And we basically spend our time in here looking around, trying to figure out how we can open this. Vittorio noticed at the base of the statue, on the right-hand side of the statue, it said that 4 numbers is all you need. Counting each pile is the key. Which, he yelled out, of course, letting people know. Lawrence, in the meantime, he tries to investigate the Wall of Force and see if he can't actually find maybe, if this was cast via a glyph of warding or something similar. And, Zarius, he is the one that notices the incoming literal wave of rats from one of the pipes. And then Tokas has a little look around for like piles, because that is what was mentioned. However, he doesn't find anything. Vincent, on the other hand, he decides to, okay, you know what, fuck it. And he dives into the sewage and starts looking around for any kind of piles that we might be able to count. But he finds nothing, sadly. And then Vittorio goes around, checks the other side of the statue where it says, albeit dirty, there are... Wait, what? No, these notes makes no sense. There are 6 made of 28. First, you must separate. And we all kind of wonder what the hell is going on. But Zarius, he goes straight for the juggler, as it were, as he decides to check out the very pristine axe.
Struggling?
Yes, goose juggling. He checks out the pristine axe that is, immaculately clean compared to, well, the statue and the rest of this room. On the statue, it says state, germs, trees, tears, rest, and ages. And, putting all of these 3 clues together, Zarius blurts out 4455, which Tokas and Vincent enters. And nothing happens. And after that, Vittorio tries to use his vast array of brain power and says that we should probably just fucking separate the letters and just count them separately. And then people figured it out. And the final combination we got was 4356, which then spells out rats, effectively. And we enter that, and a little cover opens up near the dials, and there's a yellow gem sitting on a pillow upon a box. Zarius manages to grab it, but he takes a little bit of damage as he does so. However, the rats start to scatter as Tokas flies with the gem to the statue and slots it in the eye. And then we also realize that, well, the Wall of Force is now gone. So we, decide to take a couple of breaths and check things out. Lawrence wishes to desecrate,
Excuse me.
he wishes to consecrate
Incorrect?
the desecrated statue.
It can
Incorrect.
be desecrating,
I mean, I guess it's just still desecration if you're yeah.
If you look at the opposite side of the plate, it's kind of desecration.
Yeah. Basically, he wants to
Desecrate you.
rid this potentially like religious statue of whatever bad mojo it has.
Wash mojo.
And he does so. He does a little ritual. He uses Pyrrhony, his chalice, which he fills up with blood from himself, and then turns that into holy water. And then he uses that for the ritual. And then, after this, we move out from here. We manage to pick up the yellow gem as well, and luckily we don't get locked in again. And then we move on. We open up a new route by socketing the different gems now into the statue in the main chamber. And once we're in there, we find, well, a big old sigil or symbol in the roof, which is basically an archaic symbol for just all things necromancy. There's stairs leading up to what sort of looks like a coffin, a coffinic structure, rather. And after a bit of back and forth, we decide that we should go up there, obviously, check it out. Vittorio gets a protection and evil good casted on him from Lawrence, just in case, and goes up and has a look around. Inside of this coffin, which has a lid made of glass, is a very small red mouse-like creature, I suppose, lying there curled up, as well as some items that are lying to the side of it. Victoria sketches the rune work and whatnot on the side of the coffin itself. Goes back down, people have a look at it, figure out that, well, I mean, these runes sort of remind Lawrence of Tewas, Dagas, and Naudis nuts, and Wunjo, which all have very differing effects in terms of rune carving. And Tokas, with his big brain, Arkhona, realizes that, well, the arcane sigil for feign death, gentle repose, and very, different necromantic and transmutation effects have been used to recreate the 8th level spell temporal stasis. So yeah, we investigate this further. Ilmari and Vincent are chatting and making jokes about how I wonder how long it's going to take for them to just open it. Which, we do. We open the lid. And then we have a little talk with this little creature named Freddy, because he immediately wakes up as we grab the items inside. And yeah, we have a talk with him. He's apparently very sick, dying, in fact. That is what his father has told him, and he does look a little bit odd. He basically looks like he has something akin to dragon scale from Game of Thrones, or just that he's like slowly petrifying. And yeah, we just have a very long talk with him about what kind of sickness it is, and managed to figure out that, well, it's some sort of curse, quite a powerful one, in fact. And apparently his father has, gone out to, find something to get rid of it. And as such, he made this entire structure for him, so that he could stay there in stasis until he would return. And yeah, we talk with him, and Lawrence manages to figure out the 3 main components needed to break this curse, which was a clock that runs backwards, a raven twice murdered, and a strand of hair from the lost but not found. So we obviously give him this information, and he writes it down in his little journal in case his father comes back, which, well, we can hope that he does. And then we put him just back to sleep, basically, because he, for obvious reasons, do not wish to leave with us. We also go away from here with a medium-sized armor that apparently belongs to his father. And he basically said that, well, if you meet him, then you can just show it to him and, tell him that you met me. So that's good. Zarius basically had to empty his backpack of all the stuff he had stuffed into it that he stole from the coffin, and give back this poor boy's things.
Only if it had no value.
Of course. And yeah, then we set out to leave, really. Yes, right. I learned as well that, well, at least out of character, the people that lived here, the fishermen, for example, that lived in the little hut here, they apparently, they were sort of friends with, well, friends in quotation marks, with an aboleth. We don't know that in character, but that's out of character. It was just a fish with many eyes. So that's kind of concerning. But
it's a real fucked up fish. Or an
yeah, it's either a real fucked up fish or an aboleth.
An aboleth.
Yeah.
One aboleth?
Yeah,
Many.
A
A school
Many.
of aboleths, one would say.
Yeah.
That's cool. Did he go to school? Damn.
Fascinating.
And yeah, that is effectively what happened. There you go. I hope that was long enough for people to vote.
It was.
let's give it a look-see, shall we? If they've actually managed. It looks like they have managed.
We are so skilled.
Most professional players.
They have indeed also managed to spread the votes out so equally that I have no idea.
Oh, so everyone gets one. Nice.
Very cute.
Nice.
Very
Hold on a
cute.
moment. What do you
Damn,
mean by that?
it's not like I specifically voted for that, but yeah. Mm-hmm.
What do you mean by
Yeah,
that?
you can vote for that whenever you want. It doesn't mean that it will also happen.
Yes, I'm being facetious.
I also get a vote
That's true.
for me.
It's
Sure.
for me.
All right then, Miss DM.
She's ruminating.
I'll hand it to Tokas and Lawrence.
Appreciate it.
On accounts of Freddy.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing.
What does Freddy vote for?
Nothing to be concerned about, my dear.
Yeah,
dear
Freddy totally
Scott.
isn't the child of some archmage. You know, totally not.
Don't
You
worry
know,
about
there
that.
is a half dragon archmage somewhere
Freddy's
around here.
We don't talk about Freddy.
That was kind of weird.
Though I
that-
think that was a woman, right?
Yeah, it was. Griffin was a woman.
Yeah.
Or is a woman.
Well, yeah, I mean, she's, you know, she's not dead, so.
It'd be weird if an archmage wouldn't be able to remove a curse. It's like,
Well,
man,
it
you really
could-
can't kill a raven and bring it back.
I mean, I assume they
Do I look
don't.
like a cleric to you?
They don't know. They might not just know the things they need.
That's also whack. Like, we figured it out. We're just a random bunch of schmucks. You studied
Okay.
400,000
Fair enough.
lifetimes and you can't figure out, like, ingredients for a pasta dish? Dang.
Pasta dish, what?
Yeah, you heard me.
Of course.
Hmm.
Alright. Party. You leave Freddy to sleep
Yes.
Goodbye, Freddy.
in his place. What do you do with the gems?
Well, we need the 2 yellow gems to access Freddy again, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, how the fuck is his dad gonna get in here if he doesn't have the gems
I
to open?
well, I would imagine he has gems with him. That would be very stupid otherwise.
Would he? I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
Would
it
it?
yeah.
I'm thinking about it. I'm like, would it really be stupid to have a whole set of new keys in case someone entered your house?
Do you have
stole
one
your
set of
keys
keys
from
for
your
your
son?
keys?
I have
fucking-
I have 2 sets, at least for my house key.
Oh,
I'm just asking if you guys do you only have one
No,
set of
I
house
have
keys
one
between
set-
everyone in the
one set
house?
of keys. I don't plan on someone mugging my house and taking my keys and nothing
So like
else.
when your mother, you're like, someone else wants to get into the house, you don't
Yeah, I
even.
gotta suck it up. I
Uh-huh.
gotta ask.
I
them.
gotta suck it up.
too bad.
They have to
Too
ask you
bad.
like, hey, can I please come inside?
And I say no.
Okay,
no.
I'll
Okay.
wait out here. Unlucky.
It was the opposite for the past 19 years. Now I hold the power.
Oh no. Right.
Right.
Well-
Well, I guess we'll take the what is it called? The gemstones, the keys. Yeah, there we
Mhm.
go. We'll take the keys with us.
Yeah. And before we leave, I would like to, I would like to fill up a flask with sewage water. Thank you.
We should probably fill up our water skins since.
You want to get some sewage water?
Yes, I would like to put some sewage water into the Kraken flask.
Alright. Delicious.
delicious.
Delicious Kraken water.
Lovely.
Imagine that instead of instead of doing what it should do, it turns it into Kraken juice.
Turns it into
Uh,
a kraken.
Why?
It's a straight up kraken.
I mean, I wouldn't mind if it turned it into the components we needed to make more
I was
Black
saying
Mire
kraken
mud.
No,
juice
just
is a
juice.
CR30 component. I'm just saying I wouldn't mind.
What would you make with it?
Oh, what wouldn't I make with it?
I imagine just like in many other like old cultural medicines and shit, you would dry it up and fucking grind it into a powder and then be like, hey, This is really good for your virility. Please
You're gonna
ingest
dry
it.
up the juice.
No,
Yep.
I'm.
The Kraken, of course.
And then
It comes
snort,
out of the vial once we put water in it.
I feel so strange.
dry it up, turn
Uh-huh.
it into a powder, and snort it, and become Kraken overdosed.
Yes, become crackalacken.
I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear any of that.
I mean,
That's
it's
fair.
it
That makes
what?
sense, to be honest.
Who was
What
it?
was it?
Who was it that even said to turn into Kraken juice?
That was
I don't
Amber.
Amber
No.
did.
It was Amber. Yeah, I was like, what? It was literally
No.
she who instigated it.
So anyway, what do you guys do when you leave this cavern? Where,
We
like, what?
go
I would like to open. I would
Huh?
like to open the main menu and then click Enclave and fast travel there, please.
Oh, well, you can't
Okay.
fast travel with
travel
enemies
Alright.
nearby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me just. Where is it?
I'm letting you cook.
Wait, actually, I do have. Yes. No. I was like, oh man, I have the exact role written down on what we got on the navigation. I don't. I have big int check written down
That is all you need. That's all you need.
on day 2. On day 1, it was a 20 int check, but yeah.
I can find it
I mean, it should
if I
be
scroll high enough.
it should be
20.
somewhere, but I know it was big because it was Ilmare that helped Tokas out.
If I'm
Hell,
correct, you
she
still
was
have to
like,
make a-
"Yeah, I have a vague recollection that I went into this general direction." Damn.
That's
Thank
not
you.
even true.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah, that's right. Vittorio,
Mhm.
you still have to roll something, right?
Yes, Victoria was supposed to be on foraging duty today because we shouldn't run out of food. So I will roll survival.
Makes sense.
I wish we did.
I wish we did, of course.
I wish we
Yeah.
didn't. In fact, to that end, I will not be eating.
You see
Oh, damn.
why I wish we did? Because
Me
wishes
too.
My
Just
lord
never
actually
come
starved
true.
themselves.
Yeah. Because we need to conserve food.
That is a 20.
Huge.
Very nice. Very nice.
Which travel.
We eat Freddy.
Damn.
Okay.
Can I access this? No, I
I will
still
look at it.
yeah, still don't have that access to that for some reason.
Okay. Can you roll my 2d4?
2D.
Mm-hmm.
That is 6.
Can you roll me a d20?
That is sadly a 1.
Okay.
Didn't like how she just laughed at your natural one, though.
Yeah, not really. I guess.
Yeah, no,
Sorry.
never like that.
It's like a slip of the tongue.
Mm-hmm. Oh damn, my tongue slipped multiple times,
It
simulating.
literally
a-
slipped out of my
Oh,
fucking
no.
mouth and just like went Vittorio, you find
Jack shit.
no, you do find food. You don't find water.
Hmm.
Interestingly, oh my god. Okay. I don't know how to explain this any other way than that the food that you find comes in a shape that is still alive at the time you are finding it. 1 second, someone's at the door.
It's like
Oh,
fishing.
hold on. I don't know, or maybe we're literally eating scavenged carcasses or something.
We're eating Darrow tonight.
Delicious
Delicious indeed.
Darrow meat.
Delicious.
Darrow liver.
We will do what we must.
Delicious.
Delicioso.
Namely in that it is a creature Vittorio, that swims through the air.
What? Excuse you, what?
It is a fish that is literally floating through the air.
Okay.
It's very ugly. But it's free.
Eyes.
Have I?
Like an airworm?
Have I like ever ran into anything like this before or heard about it at least?
You may make a check of what kind of check do you want to make? We have animal handling, we have survival. You're gonna get different things.
Charisma athletics.
Charisma, of course.
No.
I mean,
My favorite.
in intelligence, animal handling, I think that's fine.
Okay.
Hit.
That's 20. Yeah, baby, called it.
Woo!
All right.
Wait, did anyone fucking roll 20?
I have a
Or, I
picture of
mean,
you for you. A
rounded.
picture of you.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure you do.
Picture of you.
Fish. Here you go.
What do you mean by that?
Off you go.
So, okay. Oh, they do look real nice.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Let me just.
This creature actually resembles, in many ways, it physiologically resembles a shark. You will not find it outside of Black Claw Mountain, however. And even then, there are only reports of this creature living in the deeper depths, far away from people. They're often they're pretty timid, at least these ones, which are known as gray scavers, because they are scavers.
I love eating scavenger animals. Ugh.
What do you mean?
Is it the sound of someone that's loving something? Damn.
Yeah, like what? Anyway. These creatures come in a variety of sizes, some of which many times larger than a human, but don't worry. These guys, the ones that you obtain one or two from, only come range from small to medium max. So
Okay.
nothing to be concerned about yet.
Yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm. I mean, with this animal handling check, you also know that much like sharks, these creatures have a very remarkable acuity for sensing electrical fields.
Oh,
And they are markedly vulnerable to electrical charges as a result of this,
What the
because
fuck?
it literally sends their senses going haywire.
Mhm.
But
Damn.
yeah.
Let's tame one. No, I'm kidding.
yeah. And they were basically only found in Black Claw.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Very well.
Is that just curious? Is there a reason for that?
What do you think the reason is, Mark?
Shadow
Well,
Steel. Shadow
What do you
Steel.
think the reason is that this...
The sharks. But I want one. I want to freak one outside. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, like many creatures that are, endemic to Black Claw, they simply live here and they don't feel any need to leave because they want to be here, just like any other creature that is drawn to this mountain. They just feel good being here.
Yeah.
Feels good, man.
Yeah, that's literally just how they feel. Feels good, man. Why wouldn't I be here? They don't question it. That's not something they concern themselves with. They're a fish.
Weak non-sigma mindset.
They have 1 intelligence. Leave them alone, please.
Oh, poor guy. But yeah, no, yeah, we'll quote unquote fish some of those. I mean, I technically have a perfect weapon for that.
It's about to have 0 intelligence. So.
With
I
the
think
harp.
I have a picture of the exact. Yeah, here we go. This is a picture of the exact little gray one, because the one at the top is a brown one. This is a gray one.
That looks like it has 2 mouths.
Don't worry about it.
And
It's just a little shark.
multiple fit. Okay.
Multiple things
Uh,
to eat.
with
I mean, it has multiple fins.
Yeah,
like
wi-
any
wi-
creature has
with-
multiple legs.
with that check, or alternatively, if you want me to make another one, of like maybe survival or something else, how safe to consume do I think these would be?
I mean, this is perfectly edible. There's nothing that makes them inedible.
Okay. Hmm,
Many of them are very lean, but you know.
yeah, that's fair enough. Very well. Yeah,
Eat
I'll go harpoon fishing with the harpoon gun then, basically.
in the air.
Yeah, in the air. And
Drive-by shooting.
and how many rations does this roughly equate to once we actually, cook them and whatnot?
I think you rolled 6 or something.
Okay,
That's
6.
that
Like 6
boy.
full-day
I feel
rations.
so-
Very well.
I was wondering why the name sounded familiar.
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah, then Victoria will come back with not come back. Well, yes, I guess towards the end of our travels.
Victoria will not come back.
Yeah, will not come back. He will stay here and become a fisherman.
No.
Uh,
Become a fish.
Yeah. Well, no,
Like
he,
the blind
One day
man.
the Wellerman come.
we will come back having like two or three of these that like tied up and like carrying them with him over his shoulder. And yeah, he's like, well, at the very least, we'll have some food for today. Didn't find any water sources though, I'm afraid.
That is eagle. That's not good.
Well, people should still have some water left. I filled up the Kraken flask as well, so that's at least one day's worth, roughly.
Looks at my 2 days. Yeah. I have some water with me as well. Sorry, it's like starts to like look very sad as he says I have water with me as well.
Duh.
That we could drink in emergencies.
Oh, right, the algae thing.
He pulls out the jar with the psychic seaweed and the jar with the fish.
Yeah, well, yeah, let's leave that for emergencies, as you said.
Yeah,
I mean-
I don't want to drink this water. They'll die.
And well, if really need be, you can always drink some holy water as well, I suppose. But yeah, it would be good to keep all of that.
Certainly. Just let's make sure we don't get thirsty. That's all.
Mm-mm.
So, another day of travel will pass without much incident outside of the scavers that you come across, who mostly seem to keep to themselves, stray away from you, and kind of like hang towards like the ceiling of caverns.
Damn. I sure hope we're not going to run into the matriarch.
The what?
What?
Why
What?
would you say
Crazy
something?
thing to say, Ferris. Why would you say that right at this moment? What
Yeah,
possessed you to say
honestly.
this at this point in
What the
time?
fuck was that?
Perhaps you
Honestly.
should maybe just like stop talking
Oh,
and leave it to the dungeon master to describe what happens next. Thanks.
wow,
I
okay.
would also like that, thank you.
Ruby's silent. Ferris chimes in. Damn, I sure hope we don't stumble upon the annihilator of Aravax. What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Alright.
Ah, damn!
So
Did I stub my
anyway-
toe? Or was that a dark Eldar in my fucking?
You guys may make
Poison
camp now if you so wish, or you can keep going. That's also fine with me.
We're gonna choke ourselves with a
we've-
campfire.
We've traveled one.
A day.
We've traveled a day since. Yeah. Okay.
One set of 8 hours.
I will sleep.
2 days since the, you know,
2 days since the.
You
the
know.
Black Cathedral. You can use the marching order sheet on the Stargazers page
I'll remove
to
one.
put your watch order in.
Yeah,
I'll remove one of my things.
Vittoria
First
will.
come, first serve.
Okay.
Yes, Vittoria.
Put yourselves in the number section. Why
Yes,
put yourselves
Vittorio.
there? Why not
Well-
next to the numbers?
He was gonna see if he could get Ilmari to go on the same watch.
Are you gonna ask her?
Yes, that is indeed what he was gonna do.
Why?
Hey Togas, you wanna come on my watch? You can read and I can keep watch.
Damn, I like that idea. Hello.
Let's go.
Yes.
That easily purchasable.
She asks why.
Acquisitions
Yeah, why?
Incorporated.
Yeah, it's like,
Because she has to be obstinate about everything
yeah, of
that
course.
happens around her, so.
Yeah, like, oh,
Please put yourself in the watch order, Vittorio. I made a piece of paper put on your. Thank you. I really appreciate that you would use my piece of paper.
yeah.
that I so
Why
painstakingly put
is
together.
Ilmari not actually properly aligned
I'm going
to
to
the
let
grid?
you know a little secret. It's called that elves don't actually have to sleep as long as you do.
No, it's
And why
basically
you're not
middle.
being cool as well and let
Yeah.
yourself
Because
in
Brandon
line.
thinks he's a human. He's basically a dog that's been raised by cats.
Damn, that's really sad.
Okay, well, see you later, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna sleep for 8
I didn't
hours.
realize
Such
that
a
I was.
human.
I didn't realize I was going here to get bullied by my
Yeah.
DM. Alright, never
Like-
mind. Fuck this sheet. See you later, guys.
I'm
Yeah,
so
good
Keep me company,
sorry.
don't worry about it.
Oh no!
It's,
I'm so sorry. Oh.
Fine, I'll be my dog self and just curl
Oh,
up
it's
over
okay.
here.
Come here. I'll give you a treat. Don't worry about it.
I'll give you a treat. Behave.
Man, Brandon, not to derail too much, but did you know once Amber like had this noble lady NPC that we were supposed to work for? She served people dessert shaped in like different things based on what like we wanted, sort of like as a person, as one of our goals.
No.
She served Vittorio a literal dog biscuit. Like it was a proper dessert that for humans and whatnot, but it was shaped as a fucking dog biscuit, and she just smirked at him. And he
Oh.
just smirked. Yeah, because she was basically insinuating. I mean, yeah, you're like a dog, you know, on a leash from the Augustine Trading
You know
Company.
what? Vittorio, get over here, man. You don't deserve this either. Get off that
Yeah.
paper. Come over here, bro.
Oh, it's so
Fuck
sad.
off,
You know,
Diego.
there's some people out
Session
there
is
that
over,
pay
guys.
women
I
a
forgot
lot
the
of money
I forgot about the session.
to be treated like
Oh,
you were
man.
treated. All right.
This is
Some
anti-corporate fucking.
people pay a lot of money.
I feel like
Oh,
I'm
disgusting, man. Yeah, you're right. Maybe I should be like Elmar and I'll set myself on a middle line. I don't even know how the fuck you did that, bro.
I'm gonna Google this. How much do
Oh.
shift need to pay?
Oh, shift, alright.
Yeah, keep shifting, then put yourself on a line.
I'm breaking all the laws now, bro.
Whew. But
Oh, man.
Breaking
But-
my own fucking line as well.
yeah, no.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he tells Ilmari, he's like, well, figured we should, I don't know, learn some things about each other and more than, well, we know already. Might as well take this time during the watch, no? Also,
If you want to get to
he
know me,
like-
you should just say it up front, you know, like we
And he's-
are adults.
and he's like, well, I mean, that's what I'm doing now. Anyway, I also know you have some booze with you, so that's also one of the reasons.
Yes, where's your booze?
Well, sadly, I don't have any with me.
And so you were hoping you could mooch off of my booze.
Well, I did did bring in the food today, so
I see.
if you don't want to share, that's fine. But anyway, figured it was a good idea to, yeah, learn some things.
If you would like. Very well.
All right, good.
In whatever cavern or hallway or tunnel you guys have decided to settle down in, Ilmar will begin the preparation for settling down. Which mostly just consists of, pulling out some makeshift supplies, shelter, and a place to sleep.
Yeah, because if it's rain, it'll be pretty bad.
I mean, what if it starts raining fish?
Yeah, literally. I mean, free
What if
dinner.
one of the ceiling fish shits like all over you? Like,
I'm gonna fucking shit on him. Hell yeah.
That's what I do. I shit on you.
that was very strange.
eat him.
You can do that. Okay, you can do that. No problem.
No.
Anyway,
Wait, are people rolling again that I can't see?
No.
nobody's rolling
No,
anything.
no.
Shh, guys.
You don't have to
guys,
worry, Mark.
No,
You don't have to worry about it, Mark.
because 2 seconds ago I saw that the natural 20 I didn't see because the foundry stopped showing me the fucking rolls for some
Oh,
What
reason.
damn.
natural 20 you're talking about? Are you okay?
That one of the animal handling. That one.
No
Oh,
one rolled
okay.
any natural 20 in animal handling, Mark. You're
Oh
imagining
my
things.
god!
Okay.
Okay, no, I didn't see it.
Okay,
Okay,
fucking-
Jesus Christ.
Is-
Hey,
I-
stop gaslighting me!
That's okay. Don't worry about it.
Why is the... Oh my god, the fish is on the table.
I'm glad that someone finally noticed that.
Is it? Wait,
Fish is
where?
on the table.
Bears put it there on the stream.
Oh, okay.
Big Mark's fish.
Eating my fish!
Damn, you
Oh.
could have gotten a big one and you can have it like wall mounted.
Yeah, but I
Damn.
wanted
One
to,
of
I
those
wanted to be
one of those
alive.
talking fish boards. Yeah, you can put it on the fish board alive. Don't worry. Anyway. As you guys settle in for the night, can I get a D4? From anyone.
Someone now
Power.
says a result that I can't see, I'm gonna be pissed.
Good.
Oh,
Okay, I see it. I see
Tokas
it.
was quicker.
Oh no.
For me, you were quicker, but what does
Oh.
it matter?
Well, I mean, I
No, for me, Tokus was also quicker.
For me, I was also quicker, so I guess majority wins.
At
Right?
the end of the day, is there really a winning when there is only two things to be lost?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
one that loses less.
Hmm,
Very fair.
perfect, my favorite.
I will win Dungeons and Dragons, guys.
Alright. Vittorio, you and Ilmare settle down for the first watch.
Hmm.
And after a while, she will reluctantly share with you, sure. She will share with you a drink from a bottle that just reads Drunken Hearth.
Drunken Heart.
Yes, the Drunken Hearth.
All right. What what kind of booze is this then?
It's good booze.
Hmm. Something you like it looks her up and down. Like, well, you don't look like you brew these yourself.
I don't.
No.
Customers tell me that it reminds them of fond family gatherings.
Hmm.
I can't say that I am all too familiar,
Hmm.
but do let me know.
Well, sorry to say, not quite accustomed to that either.
Didn't think so.
Hmm. Hmm. I guess have a little sip.
It has the consistency of eggnog, like it coats your mouth, but it's still tasty.
And it was called
Drunken Hearth.
Drunken.
Hmm.
Like, mm I suppose that's an interesting consistency. Hmm. Tastes pretty okay, I would say.
That it does. Omara wipes the corner of her mouth with the back of her hand.
Hmm. So, I get that, well, as you said, I suppose you're doing research, in a way. Well, actually, you said you were on a mission, but, research. Don't really know.
Potato.
Fair. But, well, yeah. Don't really know that much about you, honestly.
Is not better that way.
Hmm. I think a while ago I would have thought that as well. But I suppose times are changing.
That they are, but what benefit is it to you to know me?
Hmm. Always helps knowing more about those that might have to have your back and the other way around. There's still quite a long trek left, and that's if they like he looks around conspiratorially for a quick second, and that's if if we don't get lost with the navigation.
I'm an excellent navigator.
No, I'm sure you are, but it's quite deep down, long journey.
It is. Took quite a long time to get here initially, but that's because someone else had to lead. Of course.
Mm. Does that mean that they already knew the way, or
They just knew how to get to the deeper levels.
oh, that makes sense. Hmm. By the way, I've been meaning to ask, and he looks at uh wherever the construct currently is. If it's invisible, then he, I guess, doesn't look at it. But you know.
It's kind of just idling.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, he looks at it like, I've been meaning to ask. Was that a, well, what's left of a friend or someone you knew, or that's just a random elven corpse you dug up somewhere? I noticed that it knew how to move in a quite particular way.
We knew each other once in life. Elmar doesn't seem
Yeah.
keen to say more than that.
Okay. I was like, Alright. I suppose that's one way to keep their memory alive.
It's not keeping. It is not about keeping memories alive, Vittorio.
What is
It's
it
about
about?
keeping bodies upright and fighting.
That makes sense. Now that you mention it.
Hmm.
Is that a very common thing where you're from then? Or is that more something that someone like yourself dabbles in?
I don't believe that I am at leisure to speak about this freely.
Alright. That's fair enough. I don't suppose you have anything that you might want to know.
What your kind is doing with a group like this. But I imagine I will hear the same story as I have heard from everybody else.
Well, yeah, the very short version is trying to save the world. As we've said. The longer version would be, well, let's just say I was bought by some people, and, well, let's just say I didn't like it there. An opportunity presented itself, and, well, I took it. And now I'm here with these guys. And, I do my best to try and keep them in one piece.
I see.
Yeah. I can see, well, some of the things you talk about when it comes to, well, humans and all that. But at the same time, I'm trying to hold on to whatever humanity I have left.
Is it brave or foolish?
Haven't figured that out yet.
Such things come with time.
Mm-hmm. You know, I've heard some rumors about what were they called? Victoria thinks for a moment, and then I look at the camera. Miss DM, I have heard of hexslingers before. Well, specifically about the ones from how the fuck did I pronounce this? Ivoilas Bigo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Then then he's like, I've heard some rumors and whatnot about I think I called them ex-slingers from Ivoilas Bigo. I don't suppose you would know anything about that.
She makes a dismissive hand movement. Different side of the border. Not necessarily bad people. Their interests simply lie elsewhere. Outside of a fondness for the mechanical, we share very little in common.
I see. Maybe I'll find that place someday. Would be interesting. So, after we've trekked all the way back up, we get to the Enclave. What's next for you then?
I take my mount and I go home.
You go home, you take your, well, I guess research, things you learned down there with you, go back home. Then what?
Then I keep working. I make my bread by working. One mission into the next.
I see. What if, and what if you only had about 5 years left of doing that? What then?
Then I have only 5 years left.
Even if you could do something to stop it?
More than I already am.
Raises an eyebrow.
Showing like a shrugging motion, like what the fuck do you want?
Well, hopefully by the time we get to the Enclave, You might have changed your opinion. Maybe, maybe you try and work with us in some capacity.
Why?
To stop the world from ending. Looks a
Are you
bit
somehow more
confused.
clairvoyant, or do you have better insights than the people at my home?
Okay, tell you what then. How about you... he like looks at her and is like, or maybe you're just gonna say that you're not at liberty to talk about it, I suppose. But,
You're starting to get it.
well, it would be good if, we, and he, like, gestures at, the other people that are sleeping as well. We could actually share some information, going both ways before, well, we get back to the Enclave.
Perhaps we will.
Because, yeah, we might know some things you don't. And the other way around. Look, what I'm trying to get at is, in the long run, wouldn't it just be fucking better to be on each other's good side and try and help out whenever there's an opportunity? We are talking about this entire world, planet, whatever you want to call it. It's a lot of different people here that would just end up dead.
Time will tell.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna pry anymore. For now, at the very least.
Yes, I think it's time you get some sleep.
Sounded way too menacing.
Got it.
Ominous.
Very ominous indeed.
She's
This will be the
rolling-
last
she's
sleep you
rolling
have.
things in private.
No,
so
no,
it comes
no.
out.
It's better you get some sleep.
It sounded like it would be followed up with, oh, by the way, Vittorio, you fall asleep. Because, I drank from the thing. But
Can you
it's
make me a
fine.
con save?
Yeah, sure. You want
Mario should invest in like cheap but very strong booze like absinthe. So whenever someone asks her to get a sip of her
You mean
alcohol,
the absinthe that it's in her that she has in her backpack? Yeah.
yeah, because
yeah.
if people
It's not
keep
cheap,
asking
by the
her,
way. It's
It's
expensive.
very
that's the
expensive.
point. She needs to invest in strong but cheap alcohol, the kind of stuff you drink just to get batshit blackout
Moonshine.
drunk. Yeah. So that when people ask her to get like a sip of her expensive stuff, she pulls out like a random embellished bottle, but it's really just cheap alcohol to knock out people so they stop asking you for drinks.
Vittorio, this sort of nostalgic feeling will sit within your chest for some time.
Damn, that's nice.
It might be difficult to give a place. At some points, it's almost as though you feel that there is more left to be said, and things threaten to spill over your lips. But you manage to hold that back,
Damn.
so you don't succumb to the drink.
Okay, I don't succumb to the drink.
You don't succumb to death.
You don't succumb to power, word, and drunken heart.
Oh no.
Power
Holy word.
sippies. Alright. The second watch will pass by in the same relative silence. Nothing of note. And the third watch, the occasional tremor rocks the mountain, but no matter how many times you do or do not wake people up, nothing ever comes. And so, after nearly 2 hours of rumbling, almost like fades out into this gentle hum. And with that, you can all take a long rest.
Nice.
Damn.
I'll identify the armor on my watch.
Alright.
Yeah. Does nothing anything happen during my watch, Amber? I'm assuming nothing happens.
No, nothing happens.
Alright. I spend this time sending messages to my boyfriend, I guess.
You want to write to
Yo.
Vasily?
Confirmed?
I will.
He hasn't
Oh.
replied to me. He literally left me on red. I
I
fucking
did
hate
not-
men.
It's
They're
only.
all the same.
You left
It's
him on red
literally
too,
still
though,
the
right?
same day!
All men are the same. It's disgusting.
You
Yikes.
literally left him on red this entire time.
What do you
Yeah.
mean?
It's still the same day. I don't know what you want.
Look, I sent it to him. He sent me a message. I sent him a message. It's the next day. If you check the calendar, it's the 13th. I sent this on the 12th. It's literally been an entire day. What is he doing?
They play
Wow, the clinginess is. What is he possibly doing? That's more
I see you
important than
fucking
messaging
turning
me?
back time.
I didn't! It just wasn't working!
The DM has control of time.
Did you not see
Damn,
that
is
when
this
it went past the
actually
thing, it did
Amber
become
leaving
13?
Liam on red? Unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm leaving you on red. Don't worry, I will respond to your letter soon.
I
Yeah.
guess. I guess I think about texting Vasily, but he
Then the letters are appearing on the screen, like, and you're like, oh.
he hasn't received
Just-
any. He hasn't replied to my last one. So
Oh.
I guess I don't know. I just kind of like look around.
This
Read a bit
relationship
of-
hasn't even started and they're already acting petty. It's incredible.
I mean, we are putting together a priest and a very petty vampire, so like, I don't know what I don't know what else you
An
want.
interesting couple addition, to be
Very-
honest. A
very
priest
fair.
and a vampire.
That's why it's such a good ship. Okay. Anyway.
Bless
I
you.
know what I need to do. I know the perfect way to get his attention.
You
Right, I'm dying in horrible handwriting.
Oh
What?
my god!
I was
What?
gonna go with
That's-
drawing a naked portrait of yourself and
that's
send it
just-
to.
I don't know if pictures were.
That's so fucking toxic. I'm dying in really bad handwriting.
And like,
Yeah, you
like,
literally
type
see like
E,
drops of blood appear upon the page, and
yeah,
you're like,
when you type the E, just like a long strike
Oh.
goes off the page as if you got struck while texting.
Oh my god.
yeah, imagine something bad was happening to Vasily at the Enclave.
Yeah, imagine the. I mean, I hope. You know, I was going to finish that sentence, but then I realized that's a bad sentence. So instead of saying, I hope Vasily isn't dumb enough to prance around in the Enclave while we've told him there's a. Literally an inquisitor from the Order of the Ancient Blood there. Yeah, I hope it's just sitting home, chilling. Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
was gonna send either him or someone else, but then I figured it'd be kind of rude since it's a little bit late and I don't want to wake people up. But then again,
It's
I
late
think.
and I want to wake.
But then again, I
Hello, are
thought
you
about
asleep?
it, man. What if they're dying right now? That'd be
Just-
kind of
Just be like, I'm so sorry. Hey, are you asleep?
yeah, that'd be fucking nightmare fuel.
Yeah, can you imagine you just wake up and you hear a whisper and it's literally inside your head and you're like, what the fuck?
important.
I would not like it.
It's okay. The knowledge of people dying at the Enclave will not change how fast we travel. It will only aggravate our morale, so it's better to be oblivious about it.
Oh yeah, that's
Is that what it is?
This is a tactical decision.
Hmm. All right. I don't need this one. I need this one.
Eat it.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely don't need it.
That is me internally right now. That was a weird sentence. That is me internally right now as I opened up the site I use for food delivery, and I'm like, I don't need it.
Me
But
IRL.
you do. Think of all the good food, Chemo.
But I don't want to.
Don't tempt him. Don't worry, Ferris.
I'm
Make
hungry
make a
now.
nice, nourishing, and healthy meal. Don't get that junk food stuff that will ruin your
Don't
diet.
listen to this man.
That would be bad.
Don't do it.
All right.
He knows nothing
Cook
of
yourself
happiness.
and be proud of your own creation. Consume it to end the cycle of life and death.
Tokas.
You call my name.
Tools, shave, cut, nail away, hammer in a consistent drone in this workshop. There is the aroma of pine that pervades the area and the twitter of birds, perhaps pigeons, that can be heard in the rafters. A gleaming orange bottle briefly flashes by you. Something called tarpon shine. As you are lifted over a simple wooden stand, turning it into something of a shrine. Because every piece of this item set, every part is crafted to cut back those that fell out of line, to chastise armies of undead. Its helmet, a countenance of judgment. Its breastplate, a symbol of regality, of strength and fierceness. A complicated, almost plated looking cloak that trails behind. And gloves that are the solemn prayers of smiths. This armor protects more than just the flesh that it holds inside. It protects all of life, all of humanity, and all of law. This is a piece of the Golden Griffin's battle regalia. Because the griffin is universally known as a sign of ferocity, loyalty, and regality, and it is often those who are in high-ranking positions in the guard and military factions of the Burag Empire that are granted pieces of this armor as a token of gratitude for their service.
Maybe I know something about that.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Perhaps you do. This ye old +1 breastplate is fashioned into the visage of a screeching griffin. Its presence itself invokes that of a mighty beast when you take down a foe, letting you strike fear into the hearts of those that surround you. Once per day, while wearing this armor, and you bring a creature to 0 hit points. While doing so, you can use a bonus action to attempt to scare nearby foes. You can choose a number of creatures equal to your proficiency bonus within 20 feet of you. And the target creatures must succeed on a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw. On a failure, they suffer a minus 1d4 penalty to all their attack rolls against you until the end of their next turn.
Whoa, that's pretty dope.
Big
Well, you are
tank
wearing
armor.
While you are wearing 2 pieces of Golden Griffin's Battle Regalia, you gain the following bonus. When there are 3 or more creatures within 10 feet of you, you gain a plus 1d4 to all melee weapon damage rolls.
I have the perfect candidate for this.
Focus.
Focus.
Wow.
It's like,
Radigan.
wow, this is
I
amazing.
yeah,
This
I would
armor's
actually love
made
to
for
put
me,
that
says
in.
Togas in his head.
You wake up, he's fucking fully dressed in golden plated armor. He has
He's
2
like-
short swords in each hand. He's ready to duke it out.
I'm ready to go.
Yep, 100%. My
I will
7
put
strength
it
ass is ready.
It will be in item sets.
Thank you.
Did I give this thing a? Did I give it? A...
You
I need to double check.
mentioned. Do you have the vision written down, possibly? If not, that's also fine.
I will give it to you in a bit.
Yeah.
Because I have multiple little pieces and bits, like all smashed
That's
together.
what I imagined, yeah.
But this is life. Let me get rid of this mute. All right. Was there anything else that you and Lord still wanted to do in your watch?
Oh, you have a point. Was there anything else I wanted to do in my watch? Fuck. Let's see if my brain can remember anything. There is one thing that I still haven't done, and then I'd like to try out. Question mark.
Mm-hmm.
I realized just now that I still have my replica of the mysterious map I saw engraved in the posterior of the buckler of the blacksmith that I gave Delphine. Now, I don't know where the map leads to, and I don't know where it's located, so I'd like to try with the map of the Batermis ruins we have. And I suppose the book of maps that we purchased as well. I would like to try with Lawrence, who is somewhat of a cartographer himself.
I have a slight partiality to the world around me.
Topography, calligraphy, potato.
I'd like
Potato.
to. Yeah, pretty much, I think.
Potato.
It's paper, it's ink, it's pens. It's the same.
Literally the same thing. Like,
Literally the
come
same.
on here. Don't be like that. Come on.
Yeah.
For real.
So I'd like to try and locate this thing. Maybe even helping myself with the knowledge that I have inherited from the caretakers.
Mm-hmm.
We smart.
Yeah, you may.
What? Oh. Yeah. What kind of roll would you like me to make?
A roll.
Roll on the ground.
Sorry, I
right
would like you to make a cartographer's ability check. This is no
Oh,
problem,
damn.
right?
Yeah, let me just add the cartography tools proficiency to my sheets for a second.
Damn.
Instant knowledge.
Um,
Like a straight int, I guess?
let's see. Yeah, it's straight in. That's fine.
May I roll it with advantage?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
It's funny
21.
that you should mention. It's really funny that you should mention this map.
Oh boy.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by
Some
that?
things and stuff. It's in your item sets now. The breastplate.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that looks
Yeah,
really
I
good.
see it. Looks awesome.
Yeah, it
Well,
does.
I don't have a picture yet, but you know, we'll just
What
gonna
does the
pretend.
5 set piece do? Tell me.
What does it do?
Damn, you guys want to get 5 set piece chicken nuggets? Here in Luxembourg, we get 10.
Damn, that's a whole bucket.
That's a really
And
big
in South
bucket.
Africa, you can get 20 or even 50.
You can get 20 chicken nuggets here.
You can't get 50 though.
No, because that's fucking weird.
Listen, you're weird.
Who can eat 50 chicken nuggets?
I can. I know I can.
I can eat 100.
What do you
Actually,
make
you
me
can
not
eat
good?
412 because a man ate 413 chicken nuggets and became paralyzed. So the
Yeah, that's-
hunger
I mean, that's-
myth, we know it. We know it eventually is.
That's very true.
Hubris.
I went to McDonald's with my sister, and I looked at the guy because in Hong Kong you can only get 9 in a box. So we went there, and we just got our government subsidiary, and we looked at the guy. We said, "We'll take 9 9-piece chicken nuggets," and he was like, "Okay, 9-piece chicken nugget," and I'm like, "No, 9 9-piece," and he looked at me slow, and he's like, 9 boxes, and I'm like, "Yes," and he's like, 5 minutes. It was 3. It was 3 minutes, by the way. So we ate it, and yeah, we ate it all. So I know I can do 50. We binge watched The Legend of Korra until all the characters' voices started to sound the same.
Oh no.
Because of the chicken nuggets? Or because
Yes.
of the
Alright,
We were literally just
one
on the
step before you
beanbags with
become
this
paralyzed.
Yeah.
huge, my mom's giant fucking like crystal salad bowl, right, just full of chicken nuggets.
Oh my god.
And it was just like
I don't understand.
we were just like melted into the beanbag. Legend of Korra became like background noise at that point. I looked at my sister and was like, I think
I can't move my fingers.
I can't finish this. And there was like, it was like a couple left. My sister was like, you have to because I won't. And I'm like, what do you mean? We did this together. We did this. And she was like, it came off your consumption voucher. Don't you do that to me.
Oh,
Don't you
God.
say those
Jesus
words.
Christ. Alright, well, you guys
Don't
get
clip
through
that,
the tail
please.
end of that. It's too late. It's already been clipped. While you guys think about what you want to do on
Gotta
this
take a-
beautiful day,
Yeah.
we're gonna take a quick break for like a minute. I'm gonna get a drink
Okay.
because I'm thirsty. Do it like 10 minutes for everybody.
Right.
Yeah, 10 minutos. Let me set that up. That's that and this. And yes, we will be back in roughly 10 minutes then. Please hydrate, chat.
Yes.
See you
yes,
later,
you can
alligator.
decide.
Ship must anchor, the sky is on our foes. Come so close to eternity. Our shields are ready, the gods are watching the dawn. Follow humanity, all the species are gone. Read the silence of the sea. She has her memory. I am the king of war. Ship must anchor, the sky is on our foes. Come so close to eternity. Our shields are ready, the gods are watching the dawn. Follow humanity, all the species are gone. Read I hear the echoes of victory in field won before time. When battle draws so near, you will feel the same in war. Below is the battle, below one before. The memory stays ever so bitter. Below is the battle, below one before. The memory stays ever so bitter. Below is the battle, below one before. The memory stays ever so bitter. Below is the battle, below one before. The memory stays ever so bitter. I hear the echoes of victory in field won before time. When battle draws so near, you will feel the same in war. Below is the battle, below one before. The memory stays ever so bitter. Below is the battle, below one before. The memory stays ever so bitter. Below is the battle, below one before. The memory stays ever so bitter. Below is the battle, below one before. The memory stays ever so bitter. Below is the battle, below one before. The memory stays ever so bitter. Below is the battle, below one before. The memory stays ever so I hear the echoes of victory in fields won before time, when battle draws so near. You will feel the same in war. Below is the battle, below one before, and the memory stays ever so bitter. Below is the battle, below one before, and the memory stays ever so bitter. Below is the battle, below one before, the memory stays ever so bitter. Below is the battle, below one before, the memory stays ever so bitter. I hear the echoes of victory in fields won before time, when battle draws so near. You will feel the same in war. Below is the battle, below one before, the memory stays ever so bitter. Below is the battle, below one before, the memory stays ever so bitter. Below is the battle, below one before, the memory stays ever so bitter. Below is the battle, below one before, the memory stays ever so bitter. Below is the battle, below one before, the memory stays ever so bitter. Below is the battle, below one before, the memory stays ever so
Go ahead.
Hello, we're back.
Hello again.
Hello, hello.
Oh.
Okay, so as I was saying, with this check, Tokas and Lawrence, you find out that some of the areas of your of this map coincide with landmarks in your larger map pack. So the area that it points to, not known to you, but at least there are some, some things that coincide. And it is definitely a map that starts in Deep Delvers and continues downwards,
Okay, so
reaching
like,
about 4 or 5 days deep into the mountain.
that's pretty deep. Damn.
Yeah, but not that far from where you are, considering that you're traveling up.
Well, from where we are right now.
Yes, you are still moving up. I'm hoping that you want to get out and you don't want to go deeper down into the mountain, question mark?
Nah, we'll go deeper down. I guess.
Okay.
No,
is
no,
that
no,
the
no,
plan?
no, no, no,
Question mark?
I'm writing Vasily a poem right now, so I need to make it extra tragic when I end it off at the end. By the way, we're going deeper.
Okay. I think the plan is going up, as you mentioned.
Yeah, in that case, within the day you will reach a point where you can branch off in that direction if you would like.
In the direction of the enclave or the point in the map?
The map,
Oh,
the enclave is where you're going to.
so we could actually visit this place before we get to the enclave?
If you would like to make a detour, you can.
Well,
We have
I guess
no food and drink.
that's true. Though we
What do
would
you
have
mean?
to go back down here.
I got food and drink.
Tomorrow
just
is
don't
my
have
last
any
food
long
and
rests.
drink of the day.
that's
Actually, in the long rest just now, I'm going to switch the
That is
spells I
true.
have
Most of
prepared.
you only have a normal ration box, which is 5.
Yeah, but
It
we
will
had
run
a
out.
free ration for today, right?
Yeah, for this
Ember,
day we had enough for.
Today you had a food ration, yes, but not a water ration.
I am going to prepare good berry and create and destroy water.
Very miserable time is what you're going to have, but you can do so.
Well, if we can fish
Amber,
for rations.
this is
we-
emergency. I don't want to use this. I'd rather eat it than starve to death.
Yeah.
Smart idea.
Lawrence is literally starving
Empty
himself to death.
calories. Why? Lord, stop!
Why? I need to
Fasting
hold
is
on to
good
this
for the soul.
food.
Oh,
We're
man.
gonna need it. And
It's
then
okay.
Zarius just fucking casts a spell, and Lawrence looks at him as he's fucking tired as fucking slightly impoverized body, and just goes, "Would it be nice if you did this a few nights ago?"
It's just
Oh my
I
goodness.
kind of forgot I could do this. I've never used this before.
Well,
Lawrence will not speak to you for the rest of the journey.
Wait. We've been thinking about food this entire time, and you're telling me this motherfucker can make it?
Well, you don't want to eat these per se. These aren't per se good. It's just they can allow you to survive.
Empty calories.
What do you mean? We've been eating, like, wet bread for the past 5 days. I'll take anything at this point.
No, wet bread is better than what I got. Wet bread is better.
If
I
you
can
think
give you
about
water,
it,
though.
really, what you are doing is condensing magic into a shape that you can eat it and it can give you energy, but like it's not actually like
Yeah.
food.
so we could actually eat one of the ether crystals and we do the same thing, right?
Yeah, you could do that. Sure, no biggie.
I can, however, fill up everyone's water.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
good.
As far as I'm aware, you can actually survive quite a numerous amount of days without food, but not without water.
That is
Um,
factually correct.
Okay, you guys
But
want
not
me
exactly helpful when you're trying to like do like a bunch of trekking every day.
Alright, well in that case, if you're topping up my water, I'm topped on water, and I'm gonna eat a fucking ration.
to? Well, I will take everyone's water skins and kind of bundle them together. How much is a day worth of water? It's 1 gallon, right? One
1
gallon is 1 day worth of water.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So I give everyone, as I try to cast this spell that I have never cast before.
I hope it doesn't manifest as you're dribbling down even harder.
No. I will
Beautiful.
I will take out my little jar with a fish in it, and then I will use that to create water in our flasks, adding 2 gallons in each flask, so 2 days of water in it.
How many gallons can you make a day?
10, well,
Oh,
per spell slot. And I will consume the spell slot.
Okay.
Yeet. There we
Big long
go.
Water.
We all have 2 days of water again.
Erroneously destroys the water.
In
No!
an open container.
Oh, what the fuck am I doing? Ah!
He stabs all the bundled up
Yeah.
skins. Now we don't have any way to collect water
Yeah.
anymore. We'll die.
It was all a ploy.
Let me get this straight. You're using the little jar to put 10 gallons of water in it.
No, I'm flavoring it as if I hold it out and
Okay.
the water just multiplies from it into.
Alright, I was like, this is
No,
that's
no, I'm
something
not putting
else.
the fish in it. No, I'm like using it as flavor that it comes
There's
out like
also
a
one
stream
fish
of...
in each water skin now.
No,
Yeah,
no,
multiply.
it's just flavor, okay?
And then Jesus gave the people blood as wine
And
and
multiply
fish.
the fishes.
Amber, my other description in my head was literally to form like a hole with my hand, and then just that water started pouring out from that. So I thought this was just a better way.
Do a rain dance.
Damn, Zarius, someone should make like a holy book about you or something. You're just feeding all of us.
Well, I can make the food as well, but don't. We will only eat that once our rations are gone. I am not casting that spell a day earlier.
I feel like you must be exaggerating. I once went an entire week just eating dry seaweed.
That's better than what I got. You would be eating literal magic.
Honestly, that sounds tastier.
No,
No, dude.
no. That is bad.
It
Don't
doesn't.
have a strong enough aversion to magic.
It doesn't taste much like the
Anything.
just anything. Yeah,
Yes.
just
Imagine eating a single berry. It won't satiate you like a meal does, but it will leave you with enough calories and nutrients to let you survive for an entire day. It's almost torture in a way. You are feasting, but not really, because your body gets all the nutrients it requires to survive.
But your brain does not. So your brain will still long for food. But there's no space for food left.
Hmm.
Focus nods.
It's like torture.
Pretty
If
much.
I were to
I
put
just
all,
imagine a
You guys
waterboarding
must be
torture.
seriously exaggerating this.
I would put all 10 in your mouth at the same time if you say
That
that
sounds
again.
like it's sufficient.
No, that is very, very bad.
I will say, well, a surplus of vitamins in great quantities might lead to renal failure, so I would suggest you don't attempt that where there's no capable medic nearby.
What do you mean? I have Lawrence right over here.
I don't believe he can cure a ruptured organ.
I just saw Lawrence perform open heart surgery on someone who had a dragonborn heart and replaced it for a real dragon heart.
Yeah, but the patient was dead.
I am a dragon. What the fuck are you on about? I was always a dragon.
I debated.
Sure, buddy. Okay. Whatever you say, big boy.
We literally came from dragons. What are
Yes,
you
you
on about?
did. Yes, you did.
I have a fear.
You're a
it's
real
my
big
heart
dragon with your
that's
big
what
Wait,
holds
wait,
the
wait,
Well,
wait.
you're
ability
truly
to
learning how to
save
sound
people
condescending
from
already.
Amber,
someone else's demise.
Can I use Volcanic Presence to try and intimidate Vincent? Because I get pissed off. I am better than him. He's not
Hold
allowed
on
to
a
speak
moment.
to me this way.
Give me a second.
Oh my god. The
for a moment.
superiority complex.
Only if this is only consensual.
Yeah.
Only consensual player-on-player action is allowed at this table.
Do you
It's only if
consent,
Vincent.
Vincent?
Do you consent to being
Consent.
intimidated by Zarius?
Sure. That makes him feel better. In fact, I will deceive him and assume that, and I'll fake that I'm afraid of him.
Well, let's go. Do it, bitch! I will murder you.
Vincent, if whatever you're rolling, you roll an 18.
What?
I don't know. What do you roll against that?
Whatever
I
you
don't
need
know.
to
I don't know
roll.
what you're supposed to roll, to be honest.
I think against intimidation is insight. But if you really are not like afraid, but you want to look like you are, then I guess deception, as you said.
Yeah.
I don't know
Sure,
what.
It is your choice.
I will attempt to deceive him that I'm afraid of him.
It's okay. That's a
It's an
18
18.
plus 6, so
6.
a 24.
I feel like if Zarius used the draconic presence, I feel like the atmosphere does kind of change. Like the moment he tries, it's not like he is particularly scary, but he does feel like cold. You know that just killer stare where you're like, this person actually is willing to murder me.
He really has the stare of a lizard.
Yeah, that is
Blink at a time.
the presence that he exudes. Like, do
No.
not talk to me that way.
Alright, calm down. I was just having a laugh.
Right. Well, I am glad to see that everyone is in good spirits this morning. Now, there's a different subject I'd like to approach. Me and Lawrence last night got busy, and we identified a possible location where we could find equipment. It is probably a holy site of the blacksmith or a burial wine from some deceased cleric or paladin or crusader or whatever it might be. I retrieved a map, a mysterious one that I knew not of the location, from a buckler that I had purchased previously from Jace. It held the holy symbol of the blacksmith and a map engraved on behind it. It seems like it's not too far from here, actually.
Well, as long as you think we can make the journey, then I don't see why not. We're down here anyway.
Precisely my point. It would take much more time to travel back to the Enclave and then 5 days deeper in the underground again. I suppose we'd take the chance, since we're already here and now Zarius has discovered his incredible survival capabilities.
It's true. We could make it a lot better, and
Also,
Yeah,
and also I think that if we're able to find something that can help us in that quest, well, you know, I think it would be good. I'm not sure about Elmara though. We'll have to speak to her about what she would like to do, and if she would like
I'm
to join
literally
us.
right here. Like I can hear you when you speak.
that was really rude, Lawrence.
Would
What you just did was really rude.
I'm sensing a lot of tension today.
They're always like this in the morning. Would you like to come along?
What do you mean? I'm a great morning person.
Would I like to come along
Okay.
where?
Uh,
Where am I going?
Tokus pulls out the maps of the Paternus ruins. Approximately this direction. It's supposed to be a holy site, but I have rare insight about it. Scarcely any, to be fair.
basically he's saying there might be treasure there. And since we're here, well,
I feel like I don't really have a choice, unless I wish to keep walking alone.
Well,
Tokus looks up. There's a little bit of a smirk on his face. Does that mean that you've been enjoying our company more than you planned?
No.
public infants. Oh. So Zarya starts singing, like to himself. He starts singing the song he's been thinking of.
I'll fix my glasses on my nose. I'll take that as a yes then.
No, Mara's
thanks.
ears twitch.
He packs back the map. Well then, the second matter at hand, and he pulls out of his huge backpack the set of armor.
I was about to say this weighs 20 pounds.
Yeah, I
Pretty
know.
big.
I'm not
Arsh's
gonna
eyes
carry it. I'm gonna
twinkle.
fucking throw it on the ground. I don't care.
I can't carry this by.
Yeah. Togus pulls out the armor. I have looked into this piece of thing. Apparently it's of Burakian nature. It did resemble something I had seen back in Altenheim. It's worn by nobility or knights that have done incredible deeds. It's supposed to, well, represent the ideals of a griffin: nobility, freedom, and ferocity in battle, so much that it puts fear into foes around you when you slay their allies. It's quite heavy, and yet a bit, I guess, elastic, I suppose. And his head turns to Vincent. I was thinking maybe it would be suitable for you.
Almost taken back slightly by not expecting it. He was, I, I guess, I don't know. That sounds very prestigious for someone like me.
Yeah, you're right. You will look
You're-
really stupid in it.
No.
I think it would look regal. And if you say someone like you, well, first of all, you shouldn't say it, but if you don't consider yourself prestigious enough, then you have to fix it.
I think it would be a good idea.
Thank you, Zarius. Lawrence, I'm
Sorry,
sure
this is
check
just like
on
calling-
Zarius. He sounds constipated a little bit.
Sorry, it's the said constipated. Ilmari is
It's,
wheezing in the background.
It's all of the magic food he's been eating.
Ooh,
Magic
guess
food.
that's what happens.
You see, Tokas, while you've been reading, my ears have been keenly aware of all the noises Zarius' stomach has been making while he's sleeping.
That sounds awful.
Wait,
I'm
my
sorry
noise,
to
my
hear
stomach
that.
makes noise when I sleep.
Yes. All kinds of terrible things going on inside of you.
I believe one time it said, "I will destroy the world," and I got a bit
Came
confused.
close.
Okay.
Well, first I
Came
just gotta
close.
break this horn, don't I? Sorry, he holds his left horn and grins
Oh,
at you,
no.
Tokas.
Oh, no.
I could
I
always
don't
open you
know.
back up and see if I
Victoria
could.
doesn't seem to be, wearing any
It's-
armor. He might need something to help him.
No, he has his chest thing that protects him, I think.
Vittorio is immune to all form of mortal harm. He's
I-
fine.
That's a stretch.
So,
I know.
Sorry, that looks at you. It's like, wait, you talk about Vittorio and not me? I'm also not wearing armor.
I
You have
believe,
scales.
well, yeah, that is also
True.
true.
Like any man, you basically have scale mail on.
Didn't you have a thing against metal?
What? No, what? No, well, it's kind of a iffy thing. I'm not allowed to use it because of the Shepherd of Souls. Personally, I have nothing against it, but you know.
You must really not like the blacksmith.
Well, I've never.
Hmm.
No, my uncle's a blacksmith. What do you mean?
Well, I'm sure the blacksmith creates things out of bone and other material. I mean,
I don't know.
that would be
When you're
very
making things
limited
out of
for a divinity then.
As to answer your question, Vincent, I get by without much armor usually. I'm well, let's just say I have some things within me. That is a interesting looking armor though. But
Looks pretty.
yes, you don't seem to well, no offense, but you do seem to have quite an old battered piece.
Matter of factly, it reminds me of that moment when you said that your skill set is extremely particular, useful in some cases, but it's not exactly malleable. So, your equipment shall suffice for that. Hence why I
And-
gave you the dust. If you don't possess magical means to approach situations in a different way, then you should seek it through your armaments.
Looks around. Well,
You should be safe, even if that means giving you that item.
Don't worry about him, he's
As-
really constipated. I haven't seen him poop in like a week.
God damn it.
I also have not observed this.
As Tokas mentions, you know, like using and acquiring different armaments, Victoria will just tap, you know, he taps his belt, like, as at the same time as Tokas is speaking, he taps his belt buckle. He taps the freaking harpoon gun that's, you know, over the shoulder. And I guess pulls up his cloak.
I give a little slap to my battering ram that's walking with me.
suppose I never really thought about it, but yeah, I suppose you do all have quite a few things.
Well, we've been around it a little bit.
And as Toka said, if you can't use any magic, you'll just have to use other tricks.
Suppose you're right. Well, I hope it fits someone like me. I mean, there is only one of me after all, and I'll start picking it up and trying to don the armor, I suppose.
Dawn.
Nice, I-
This will take a while.
It's okay.
Approximately an hour.
That time we'll start picking out the camp supplies, and I guess we'll try to track a route for the place that we and me and Lawrence have spotted.
But it fits. Like a glove.
Ah!
And it's in fact a glove now.
Yeah, sure, it sits on your chest like a glove.
Yeet.
Wow. I have fashioned new armor, and I now have 18 AC.
How I expect
Holy
you to
shit.
take all the hits for me.
Hey, I think aren't we all at 18 AC now?
No, Mark, we're not all
No,
full
no,
play
I
fighters.
sorry,
No,
the
everyone
tutorial
rolled at
me and
27
No,
for every
I-
stat they have.
I've always been at 17,
I
Mark.
didn't roll a
Oh.
natural 18 for my AC, Mark. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
we're now buddies, Vincent. 18 AC gang.
Let's
Okay,
go.
Lawrence, do you wish to become 16 AC gang with me?
I think I will join you in the 16 gang club.
Thank you. We are the real cool guys. I'm gonna do
Yeah, so
Close
basically
fists.
you wear this earring on that ear, and I wear this earring on my ear, and then we do this and touch both our fingers together.
exactly.
Fusion.
I can't stop making animations, by the way. It should have stopped at like 1 or 2, but
Whoa, you're making all sorts of glowy things.
yeah, it's not supposed to do that really. I'm gonna try and stop that.
Damn you. I can't believe.
By his will. 12, level of the spell cast,
Voila.
plus 1 per sorcery point. Meta magic auction, alright. DC 14, pathetic. Let's go. This is 50% chance of success.
We can do it.
Huh. Let's
Or was
go.
it 7 for a second? It was a 7. I'm like,
Mm.
"Ugh." Right, we are mage armored.
We are mage armored. Have we... how many days of travel have we had from the Black Cathedral?
2.
2.
We are.
Alright.
This is
And we
day
ate
3.
food, because you got us food from your foraging, right?
Yeah, you should be at 2 food and 1 water right now, or 4 water because Cyrus filled up our water skins.
Yeah, I didn't eat food on... But, like, I haven't eaten pretty much the whole time. But I will top up on the water, and since I ate, I would have been long rested then.
All right.
I will be topped up, and I should have -1 sorcery
Squalid
point.
Conditions.
I will cast Prayer of Healing at 3rd level.
Then I guess we're ready to go once Vincent has donned his new shining armor.
Suppose after the hour that it takes me to put it on and attune to it.
Whoa, buddy. Hour 10 minutes.
Ah, damn!
You gotta
Isn't
don
it
it,
an hour and 10 minutes to attune to it? To
you gotta
identify it?
attune and put it on.
Okay, he's gonna tune to it while he puts it on.
Damn
So we'll
right.
solve those problems.
He puts it on, and then he starts doing squats
Aerobic
and
stretches.
yeah,
Yep.
aerobic stretches.
I start doing
like-
Dark Souls rolls, like in a circle.
So are they
For-
flat rolls or
for-
are they just rolls?
An entire hour fucking dodge rolling in a circle.
Bruh, Vincent has the stamina, bro. It's fine.
It's
Shadow
like
boxing.
what's that? What's the game? It's like Dwarf Fortress when the fish have like 99 swim as a skill because that's all they do. And so like anytime anyone goes fishing, they just die immediately because the fish immediately beats them with their 99 swim.
Imagine if that was real. Damn.
Hey man.
Oh.
Human
Right.
not good anymore.
If it's uninterrupted, then I shall attune and dawn it, and then at the end I'll just look around and be like, well, so how'd I look?
Regal?
Dashing.
Yeah.
Like a griffin. In metal.
I will do a little thaumaturgy to make a sound originate from where in front of Ilmari's mouth as she speaks that is louder
Oh.
than what she says, and I will make it say what did Ilmari say?
Like a griffin, but in metal.
Like no, Lawrence would not know what a gilf is.
Like a
no.
What do you mean by that?
What? Just message me and I will say it.
Okay. Navigating to DMs.
For the most futile reason ever.
Like a tasty piece of lamb.
Okay.
And
so
Marie
she
making a
said,
mistake.
I'm
not
writing.
to
I'm
say
writing.
this.
he's
Let me
still
click.
writing. That's what he wrote initially. Okay.
Yeah, that's because I need to navigate to your DMs instantly, so it's easier to click on your name and.
We await in trepidation. Dramatic drum roll, please.
But sadly, don't have one put in to Streamlabs.
This is so sad. I'll
Mhm.
Soon.
play Despacito.
Soon TM.
What the fuck are you making this woman say? What?
Entire
Okay,
speech.
so basically,
What the hell?
according to all known laws of aviation,
God.
Oh no.
the bee.
Dear God.
Wait, what? Okay, apparently Ilmar is. Ilmar, instead of Ilmar making a snide comment as she always does, Ilmar's voice simply says, "You look like a great father, but for me."
But for
But
what?
for me?
But for me, what?
I think everyone just turns it on and be like, what?
Did you subtle spell your
Literally,
cast?
I'll look over it with like a twisted
Oh
brow.
yeah,
be like,
I would subtle spell that casting. Subtle spell that casting.
Oh.
Subtle spell it right now.
Ilmar, there is a click as Ilmar like unholsters like one of their pistols.
Whoa. Unless you're wanting to give that to me so that I have it, please don't shoot me.
Did you
Who's
just
playing
insult
funny
me or
tricks?
compliment me?
I look at Elmari confused at this display of both aggression
Hmm.
and positive affirmation.
Maybe she's
I
maybe,
killed my father.
maybe
even
she's under like a
mean.
mind control spell or something.
Ilmar like looks around
Nice comment your way
suspiciously.
out of this one.
Are you okay?
That's a good
I
question.
know that one of you is playing tricks. And I will not be having it today.
Oh, it wasn't me. Definitely was
Leave me out of
Vittorio.
your funny moods.
Victoria shrugs. He's like, well, can't play any tricks of that kind.
Of what kind?
Joke's
I
on
can't do
you.
that
I don't
either.
even know what it meant.
That's
I
probably
guess
for
she's
the
seeing
best
you as
then.
a. I guess
I
she's
think
seeing
you're
you
still
as
too
a.
young.
They call it a. I don't know if I should tell you this, Vincent, if you don't know it yet. But
I don't
it's
think you
some-
should. I
I
think
know what to do.
you should leave it.
I know what to do,
Yeah.
Ember.
What?
I make a small motion behind my back, and then manifest Mare.
What?
Just like a moment away from where Amare is standing, like it could have come from Mara.
Mara hops around. What? Oh
Elmari
no!
shoots at the bird.
Because I lost all my journals. I don't have.
Oh, I see. It was
No!
this damn
No!
bird.
Not the lore, not the Mara lore.
All the Mara jokes are gone.
Right?
Hmm.
It's okay. It's an
Pull it out
opportunity
of
to
my
get even
stuff.
more.
All right.
Daddy loves you, Mara says in a confused voice.
Oh no, that's the worst say
I-
you could say right now.
Oh,
Come
it
on.
was the stupid bird again.
Don't you make fun of her.
Wha-
Don't kill the bird. Oh wait, Omar might actually just shoot him.
Don't shoot my
Don't kill
bird.
the bird. I've already died.
Oh,
The witch throws
I'll go
around
right
to
over
Mara.
to Ilmara, but just before I impact her, I collapse onto my knees and grab my bird.
Ember,
Oh,
Ember, is
Mara.
Mara a raven?
It's okay, Mara.
Oh, I
here.
mean, you could say that.
I'm here.
Man, maybe she twice murdered.
Amari, I have to be friends with these guys, but you don't. So please go ahead, show no mercy.
Whoa, 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 whoa! We just gave you nice magic armor. I will willingly take it back.
I mean, if you
Too late,
want
it's attached to
stand
my
back
body.
and give me a moment, then I will take care of it.
It's
don't shoot me.
okay. I don't think we
I wrote
should.
you an awesome song.
Bird.
Please do not shoot me.
What kind of?
My bird. My bird's done nothing wrong.
I look at
You are a
Vittorio.
good
I
girl.
give him a look that says,
okay.
"At least I have you." And
You're all mine. It's
Hmm.
okay.
it looks
Daddy
back at the
loves
map.
you.
Although shooting us would fit the song, so I guess if you really want to be accurate to it.
You know, all this silliness aside, we're burning, and he like looks up in the ceiling. Well, whatever the fuck equivalent
Cave
of
light.
daylight. Yeah.
Cave light? Cave light?
Hence why we should move to East.
Yeah.
The sooner we get to this place, the sooner we can move up to the Enclave.
It's okay.
Well, since there were no contradictions, I suppose we'll come visit this place. Hopefully, good fortune will be with us.
We should. I feel rejuvenated, inspired for battle. I want to see what I can do.
That will hopefully witness or not.
Mhm.
Hopefully not get stabbed as much. Lawrence says, picking up burp.
Yeah, that's true. In my defense, I get stabbed way less than Vittorio. He can just take it better than I can.
That's because Vittorio is part
Badass.
Looks
True.
at you.
His
Lauren.
word thing is in his.
I believe the correct term is built different.
I agree. Like an absolute.
I would agree
badass.
with that statement. Somehow, despite
Lawrence
this
doesn't
man
say
being able to
anything. He's
take
like,
it all,
I need a word for this.
I need to think about this for the next 10 minutes.
he just has a he just has that power in his chest, you know. Sorry, that's cringe.
Yeah. Like a power you could hold and possess, and
Okay, after walking on thin ice, let's walk on earth and stone and head about, he looks around, this direction.
I think they call it that he has that dog in him.
Eudora turns
You
his
know,
head
if
to
you want to
Darius.
punch him, I will not disagree.
I can grapple him, and you can just, let
Oh,
loose,
what the
Vittorio. This is fine.
Mhm. Yeah.
2 men,
Next-
I got
fisticuffs.
off him up a little.
Next time you think of a word to put together with me, don't use the word dog. Thank you.
You have the wolf, right?
I
He
believe
does not
if you
respond.
call someone a wolf or if you call someone a dog, albeit they
No.
belong in the same canine family, it has different connotations.
Anyway,
I'm not calling someone a dog. I'm saying that they're awesome. That's a phrase.
I
Cool.
cast mass suggestion and say to the party, hey, would it be a great
You
idea
take
if we got
6
going?
levels of exhaustion because you can't actually cast the spells and you
Victoria's
instantly die.
That's
already
not true.
Alright.
headed in the
Oh,
I cost
direction.
you resurrection recently.
Focus
Oh,
pointed.
gracious big hat, please lead the way.
I shall. There's around. And I guess I'll begin walking where I believe the right path is.
All right.
Alright.
Why are you cackling like that? Oh. I see why.
Oh, he said big hat, but
I'll take both of them as a compliment.
Yeah, sure. Oh, there we go. All right.
Lawrence is still thinking.
Let's go.
Let's go. I need other checks from people who are doing other things while traveling.
Someone should scavenge, or we're gonna starve to death.
You don't want to starve to death. You're gonna be fine, guys.
The big head has spoken.
We have Jesus Zarius, bro. It's fine.
Big head
Jesus, Darius, have my flesh. The Amber knows exactly what I'm looking for. I hope.
Shiny things.
Why don't you say it out loud instead of expecting people to know exactly what you think?
Looking for critters.
No,
What?
you leave Crowley alone.
I said I'm looking for critters. That's what I'm looking for.
Don't go torture other poor shrimps and fucking
not gonna torture them.
ossify them by squashing
Don't worry.
them in your
Don't
hand.
worry. I'm not gonna torture them. Don't worry.
Hope so. Well, you better look for food as well, or you're not gonna eat tonight. Let's go.
Sure. I will try and hunt. I guess if I can.
Aren't you a druid then? You're supposed to be good at survival.
You know I didn't start out as a druid, right?
That sounds like an excuse to me.
Also, I am decent at everything.
We know.
Can I hunt and maybe find a cute animal that I will not hunt and keep?
Sure. You could try that. Oh, Lawrence, I'm still writing this page. I'm almost done.
Yes, I noticed you writing below me because I was like, wait a second, did I get my thing wrong?
Yeah, you have automatic updating now, so I can see every word that you write.
Right. What else are the other people gonna do?
Well, if Tokas is looking for, well, not Tokas. If Zaris is looking for food, then I was gonna try and get some useful herbalism things.
Go ahead. Do you have any recipes for a mountain?
I
Thanks, Nick.
should. I was gonna look for some tiger's milk specifically, but herbalism. Mountain. I mean, I assume that wolfsbane doesn't grow in here, and it grows in the outside on the actual mountainside.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's on a cavern.
exactly. I have wet caverns for lake leaf, and tiger's milk is for just caverns.
Night eyes.
Yeah, night eyes is, well, it's technically mountain, so I guess outside.
Oh, true.
Yeah. Mountains. Yeah, no, it's basically tiger's milk or lake leaf or the things I need for night eyes. But I'm gonna try and get some tiger's milk because, it's preparing for the fact that we're gonna leave and can't really get tiger's milk anywhere. Well, I mean, you can, but I don't know where we're gonna find primeval forests on our travels. So,
Dude, what better place
Not in
to
the
find
Burak.
it is in hole in ground where no one's ever been.
exactly.
Alright, go ahead, Vittorio, roll.
Yes, it is. All these fucking these. Okay, 1,
How many
2,
d20s are yours?
Roll you a d20.
4,
Eight.
7.
Oh, 6. Why does my dice show 2 higher than I roll? What?
Okay, so that's
4
1, 2,
attempts.
3, 4. Yeah, 4. Very good. Open my sheet. Herbalism. Please be set to wisdom. Thank you. Haha.
Okay.
Will I? No, I won't use an inspiration because I only have one.
Nice. Look at that.
I think that is either 0 or 2 because the DC is higher because we're actually traveling.
Where is this DC for Tiger's Milk?
Well, I guess
Oh no, it's 10, 15, and 20 for common, moderate, and masterwork.
I guess it is.
While traveling is
well,
possible,
yeah.
but increases base difficulty by 1 crafting DC.
Yeah.
So it's
It's
15 for common, 20 for masterwork, and 20 for moderate,
Yeah.
and 25 for masterwork.
Amber, I guess in the end it will be up to you because last time I just based it on the fact what Gabe just read, which meant that it was DC 25 because I want to make the masterwork thing. However, every other time I've had Tiger's Milk on my hands, I have obviously made the check when I'm making the Tiger's Milk tablet itself. So
It doesn't matter. Like, you're literally picking it from the thing. Like, it doesn't matter whether you roll it now or you roll it later.
okay, then I don't get anything.
It determines for Tiger's Milk the product that you can craft from it. So like whatever you gather here, you won't be able to craft a tablet from them.
Yep.
You can
So-
get the other one, but you can't make a tablet.
Yeah, so you
okay.
get 1 normal Tiger's Milk, and then you get 2 dressings. That's what you get.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It is. Need to be made into stuff. I'll note it down. I'll go over the previous stuff later. But yeah, that's the story.
All right. So we have Zarius looking out for food. Zarius, you find. Can you roll me 2d4?
I rolled 2.
All right. And a d20.
Oh, is this a
Oh,
different?
yeah, you rolled a
D20?
d20.
It's
Oh,
a
this
6.
is actually correct. All right. You will. You will find water. The food that you find is not very big, because it's well, I mean, it is big for what it's supposed to be, but like there's not a lot of meat on it. You find a giant fire beetle.
Yo, my god, I'll keep it. It doesn't give like light.
Oh my god!
Swear to God, if you
thought
come back without food, I will eat you.
Oh, you said you didn't want to keep. I thought you wanted to get food.
No, I wanted to get food, and if I find a small animal, I'll keep it. That's what I said.
Yeah, it sheds light in
did
a
say
10-foot radius and dim for an additional
Yo,
10
Lawrence
feet.
would also love this because it gives light.
Lawrence,
Can I
who's
come and pick it
starving.
up?
Lawrence has been starving himself for a week.
How much water do I find?
You find 2 rations of water.
2
And this
rations of
beetle is also
water.
worth 2
So you find a
rations of
fucking
food.
puddle in the ground and a fire beetle, and you don't even bring food back, just a random fucking mouth to feed. A reminder for myself, Gabe, if you're listening to this live, never send Mark to scavenge again for food. Because he's not gonna bring you food on the table, he's gonna bring you another mouth to
I
feed.
want to say
Never trust him with your life ever again.
Babe,
Do
I'm
you
always
want to see a
showing my
picture
heart.
of the beetle?
I'm always
Is it
showing
dead?
my
Is
heart.
it roasted on a stick? Is that the picture?
I'll post it in the media though. Look, it's a beetle. It's a beetle, guys.
The more I see that fucking beetle amassing
Oh my
earth
God.
and grasp it and crush it.
Yeah, it looks so cute. I'm taking it. Does it
Oh.
just
Oh,
like how
no.
big is it? How big is it?
It's
And
the
we
size
eat
of a
it.
cat. Yeah, you can
Will
eat
it
it.
just like walk on my hands if I like on
It's
me?
the
if I,
size of a cat. It's a really big beetle.
Oh my god, we
Oh my
could eat
God.
it.
Bigger than my dog.
Can I roll an animal handling check to see how I do with this animal?
I imagine it's like spicy crab when we eat
Please
it, you
roll
know?
a natural 1. Start a combat, please.
Okay, can I, Amber?
Sure.
Let's go.
Boil
Oh,
it,
I'm having a really hard time here.
sticking in a stew, tastes like spicy crab.
Fuck yeah, it boils the water on its own. Perfect.
Jesus
Sorry, as
Christ.
you try to like manhandle this beetle, but actually, like you trying to guide it in the ways that you want it to go doesn't end up going so very well because it's actually really strong. Like it has incredibly powerful legs with which it simply just like walks in whatever direction it wants
The
to.
beetle manhandles you. Now you're on a leash and you're being dragged away.
I know. I'm basically trying to like make it walk on me, so it's like gonna move with me.
Kind of kinky. What the fuck?
It's a
Walk
beetle
all
game.
over
What the
you.
fuck?
They'll walk
you're
on
a
the
druid,
ground
I
and
don't
on the
know you're in.
ceiling again.
Okay, I will try. I'll try to keep it with as I move back
You
to the party.
failed. You
If
can't.
it doesn't, Zombies will just kill it. Like,
This beetle, it doesn't like, it has no reason to like go with you. Like if you pick it up, there's not much you can do about it. But like, it doesn't willingly like sit on.
Oh no.
pick it up.
Just fucking end me at this point.
Jesus Christ.
I'll keep the water and I'll move back. Amber, I'm just following my heart, okay?
I no, you're not. You're following your transformation. And oh wait, that is true. It is you. You are right, Mark. For this pun, I will commend you. You are indeed following your heart.
Okay, so if the next time you see any living creature and you don't grab it, I'm going to fucking flame you because apparently even living beings have a price and you've
No, Gabe.
So next time
You're
we see a
misunderstanding
person,
Mark.
next time we see a person, you're gonna have to kidnap them. You're gonna have to kidnap them, and you won't get any excuse because slaves are worth money. So you will have to pay them at their own volition, and you will bring them back, and I will fucking spit on you because you did that.
Gabe, I am not grabbing it because it is worth money.
I don't believe you.
I
don't believe you.
promise you.
I know
am
why.
not grabbing it
I
because it's worth
know
money.
why.
Why?
Because he desires power over another living thing.
That's just Zarius on a
He's
regular
a
basis. though.
dragon. One of the
Typical dragon superiority
cool
complexes, man.
things that I saw in a draconic sorcerer once as their like sorcery trait was that they loved insects because for them as like the closest thing to a small kind of dragon can be, an insect is like basically what humans are to a dragon. So it's like he would like look at ants and all sorts of things, and he had nature proficiency. He'd go around and be like,
I think, White, if I say something, you might get it. Remember what dragon I am. And I'm
yeah, a
gonna carry
loser dragon.
There. Ouch.
Smallest dragon, no wings, cannot even fly, no horde, no lair, no minions,
No maidens.
No maidens.
no maidens,
I'll
no
come-
ransom
No
on your head.
prospects. No
I'll come
prospects
ba-
for egg laying anytime soon.
No
what do you mean?
prospect.
I
No
still
mate?
every bar I go to. Remember Amber?
Oh, this
No.
is awful.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm just not good at making my friends score with me. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
be a little
different.
better.
So,
bet
food and
Vincent and
sales
Lord,
are
what are you
in.
guys doing on this beautiful journey today?
Besides hating on Zarius, I'm gonna keep leading the party without thinking
No,
about the fact that we're
Vincent
gonna
and
starve.
Not Tokas, Lawrence, you're Tokas. Be silent,
am.
Mr. Big Head Man.
My big head's gonna deflate because my brain's not getting not enough nutrition because this dude is befriending the food. It's okay. I'm just gonna
Vincent,
eat
please,
other
I
people.
beg of you. I beg of you, I just want
It's what I do. It's what I do with Zarius. Please, Zarius, I beg of you, go find food for us, or we're gonna starve to death.
Darius brings his beetle with. You're allowed to react after.
Oh.
No, I'm not even. I'm too famished to react.
Darius will
Right.
bring the water as well.
All right, Lawrence, Vincent, what are you guys doing?
need to turn on my voice.
Since I'm directly behind you, Tokas, I will perceive our surroundings and help keep an eye out for anything that is in the distance behind us or noises that I can keep my ears out for that could help us.
Appreciate it.
Can you please make me a percentage check?
I just fucking hate this day. It's the worst day ever.
I fucking hate my life, man.
I fucking hate. I hate this game.
Vince's rolls are actually cursed, man. Like, I'm just cursed to roll below 10 for everything, man.
To give context to the lovely viewers, here you go. This is what. Oh, wait, can I not play this? No, I hope we can.
Zarius turns around, the beetle's gone, 4 people have an insect leg sticking
Ah,
out.
shit! I'll have to do. I'll have to do this. Sure.
What the fuck is Lawrence doing? I don't
I told you. Darius gets back and it's
Why
just
doing this fucking march?
munch.
He's running out of restaurants, man-eating man!
What are you doing in this march? Please tell us.
I eat his beetle.
Let
I run away.
I'll do. Don't worry about it.
I ate the beetle in one bite!
I can. No one can
No.
stop me.
Boots on the beetle.
Oh,
Yeah,
I can't
can,
get
Amber. I can do it in one bite because I'll just put a hand on it, detonate it, and then detonate it into my mouth.
Okay.
Let's come with this beetle and show it to everyone. Just like, look at it. It's so cute.
Oh, nice. Lawrence will like grab it by like one of the legs, rip it off, and like crunch on it.
I just ate it fucking raw.
Delicious.
Please.
Oh my
Scrumptious.
god.
Lawrence, please!
Okay,
Lawrence, I
okay.
just need to know what you do during this travel. I'm just trying to make
what
it
I've-
out
What I've done every single travel, nothing because I'm not good at anything.
You're a pretty good
I
person.
Oh,
It's supposed to
high
be-
five to that, buddy.
I text my boyfriend. I don't know. I guess I keep my eye out. You know, like you know how
Just make me a perception check, please.
sure.
I feel really tired.
You're
Because
also
you've
my favorite
laughed
side
out all
character.
the-
Man.
There we go. 18. Boom.
I can't stop crying.
I'm going to
At
talk to
least you have
Vincent
eyes.
about God this entire
Oh.
time.
Oh no.
What do you tell me about God?
Well, I'm going to tell you a couple of things.
No, please. No.
So basically, there's this guy called the Emperor of Mankind, and he sits on the Golden Throne. But wait, to understand what the Golden Throne is, you have to understand that.
So 2 million years ago, the Earth was created, and then
Wait, okay,
I
so the
feel like
Earth is
there
basically
really
this
is.
like terrestrial like planet that's not here. By the way, there are more than there are other. Yeah, no. What Lawrence will probably tell you is a couple of things. We'll start off with there are lots of gods. There are big gods and there are small gods. And all the gods here are small gods. However, there is one big god here, and that big god is that guy up there, point at the Star Child. I know exactly where he is, even though we're underground. I point at his direction. Star Child, he's great. Everything we need, everything. He will solve everything. Make Etharis great again. All right.
Lawrence, your ears pick something up.
Well, in the midst
And
of that
Stop
conversation, I would
talking,
like
Vincent.
to.
I hear something.
Vincent
What do
did
I-
not hear it.
What do I pick up?
But
I
far off
shush
in
him
the
immediately, like-
distance, you hear a voice call out, "That is outrageous, you monster!"
what did he say?
It's outrageous, you monster.
You can just imagine Lawrence putting the finger up to someone's lips, like, shut the fuck up. Start talking.
Let's turns in the direction and like I want you to imagine Dio as I pose and look in its direction and I say,
You also smell mildew and hear the sound of dripping water.
is the voice clearly talking to me?
No. You don't know if it's talking to you, you just hear the voice, like, calling out, like, echoing through the tunnels.
Okay. In that case, I will beam the most concentrated mass of light in that direction.
Oh,
So incredibly bright it will be. I will increase the brightness of my light source by 4 to the maximum amount possible, which puts it at 240 feet of light.
Okay.
I'd like
just
to
goes
know
into
if
the
there's any
tunnel
other
and blinds
parties
everyone.
recruiting for this campaign, because I'm feeling like right now I'm not in a really good place.
What is that? You hear, like, what is that?
We have
because we're the
company.
same
Star
Greenlanders.
I look at Lawrence. Don't do that. Shine it down.
This is bright. Even my beetle isn't this bright. I look at the beetle.
Your beetle is not aligned with God.
We're gonna eat the beetle, right?
I'm gonna
But
eat
no,
the
it's
beetle.
my
Oh yeah,
beetle.
later. Later.
What the fuck?
Marty,
It's my beetle.
shut up! What do you do?
Lawrence will call out. Yeah, Lawrence will call out. Who goes there? Come out! There was no point hiding. We have found you. Without trying to find you. I guess we've coincidentally run into another group of people, but the point is, we know you're there.
I don't think so.
Really, then who am I
You can come
talking to?
out, strangers.
I mean, you can come out.
The answer is no.
Okay, well,
you hear like a mumbled conversation going.
this light is gonna get really, really bright until it gets uncomfortable.
Lawrence, you don't even see the person. Like you're not even sure if this light is like hitting them in any way. Like it can't go around corners.
Exactly. But they don't know that.
Mm-hmm. You are ignored.
Okay, I'll tell you what, we're gonna send an emissary to you. And you can send the emissary to us. And then we both have some skin in the game, and we can have a conversation. How's that sound?
The emissary is me, isn't it?
I'm not interested.
I'm not selling anything. What do you mean you're not interested?
I'm not interested in
Hello?
exchanging emissaries. Please.
Oh my
leave me
god! I'm just
alone.
gonna walk towards the voice. I'm just gonna start
I'm joining with my beetle.
Okay, Lawrence will keep their attention, like by like arguing with them, right? Like just basically having an argument. Like, what do you mean leave you alone? You encountered us. You leave us alone. We're walking around
walk
here,
towards the
and you
voice.
just came and started like having a huge conversation.
Why
You're
is
like, what's your
everything
deal?
so complicated in this game?
Vincent, you wade through the enormous amount of light that Lawrence has turned this tunnel into, and rounding the corner, you can see that the tunnel opens up into a large, dimly lit cavern. One that has giant red mushrooms,
I like mushrooms.
as well as a little bit of a almost like an underground pond or river that's like gently floating between these mushrooms, and it forms like little islands upon which those big mushrooms, as well as some other things that look almost like, I want to say, what do you call them, sea candles.
You mean those blue candles you can
Yes.
find in Terraria when you go to get the first boss?
No, it's Minecraft. Thank you.
Oh.
Please don't.
Took them from
Candles, what?
Minecraft. Thank you.
Do my eyes gaze any form of humanoid being?
Oh yes, you definitely see humanoid, and also not so very humanoid.
What
do
do
you mean by
my
that?
eyes? What do my eyes see?
Well, you may gaze your eyes upon it.
Love to. As a stargazer, gazing is part of my name.
Oh.
Oh,
Hey, Bubble! Who the
no,
fuck is
not
that?
Gazing is one of my favorite things to do.
Oh shit! It's the dude.
We should put the
It's-
lights on the
it's
GM
the
layer, by
dude.
the way.
and it's
Oh
Jack
shit! It's
Sparrow?
Siren and Siren.
Yo,
It's two
Scarface
personalities that
Siren.
split off his body. Finally, he's not a schizophrenic anymore.
is that Jack
Oh,
Sparrow?
this is-
You see Ian Wee in the distance. I wave. Well, look who's that.
The blonde person, about medium length, tresses curl down and hang on their shoulders. They've got a light scruff, like a couple days of not shaving, and they're wearing this rather fine looking blue outfit. On their back they have a large backpack with what looks to be like a musical instrument case, like attached to the side of it.
Oh, Siren's not literate. This can't be him.
Yep.
The other person is a little bit. I mean, the other person definitely looks like Siren, but not like Siren.
She
Yeah,
looks
he's
like a
already
more
died,
handsome version of
reincarnated, and lived a full life.
Yeah, if Siren lived a full life. They look Morensian, you know, tan skin, golden eyes, long brown hair. And it's almost like their skin is freckled with stardust.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yo,
Third
I got someone
individual
that's
is a
gonna be
wandering
joining.
head.
I was just
Yeah,
saying,
whom
someone's
I
gonna be
wave
joining the
to.
Stargazers.
You see, the wandering head has got like some like little things in its hands, and then it kind of like awkwardly like raises one of its like large spidery bug claws and like waves it in your direction.
Nah, you better.
It's you again.
We've got cool things to trade anyway. If you've got cool things to trade.
Got a bug.
It is
Cyrus has a
crazy
bug.
to me how we just turn a corner, find these people, and you guys are just like, oh, guys, let's just trade.
That's,
Who are you?
that's Inui, the
Yeah.
person we talked to you about.
Mm.
He's cool.
I've seen
We don't know who those
I've
people
seen
are.
the crawling head before. I'm also talking about the actual normal-looking people.
Oh, well, I suppose
Make fun of
introductions
these
are
people.
necessary.
They're just Inway is like the average Morensian male. I don't know who these individuals are.
Turn around. It's a pleasure to meet you down here. Awfully weird circumstances, I'd say.
Turn off my light. I dim it. Yes, I don't turn it off.
I look at a Morensian and I get kind of nervous.
I inform the party to watch your pockets.
Mhm.
Whoa, whoa,
Very,
whoa!
Kind of racist.
Am I
That's
racist?
really
Yeah.
like.
Yes.
I mean, I know we're from Castanella, but that is really racist.
Listen, Mr. Dragonborn from Emberkern that has no crime. Incorrect.
I literally what? I was a guard. I stopped crime.
I don't know what's up with these light sources. And
Well,
why
I
they're doing
was
this,
never a
but-
guard. I was trained as one.
Whatever it is, it's fine.
Every time I hear about your time in Emberkern, I get more and more confused about what you actually did there.
I was a child there. I didn't do anything.
Exactly. Trained as a guard? What?
Yeah, with my mom.
Oh,
The
okay.
Morensian individual.
I see your problem now.
The
Go on, Ember.
Morensian individual kind of like leans back where they are standing and appraises each and every one of you. Their golden eyes gliding over your forms.
Amber, I'd like to
Mhm.
appear
Mhm.
unusually confident. Like, not overconfident, but like have a strange aura of mysticism about me.
Right.
What
would you like to roll
does
for
that
that?
even mean?
I don't
I
know.
wanna-
I
just
want to
go ahead.
unnerve these people. I don't know why, but I feel like I should.
Okay, go ahead.
Sigh of desperation.
Desperate? Desperate for what? What could you possibly be desperate to do?
I seek normal human communication that does
Yeah,
not go
juxtaposed to
Mhm.
this, I'm just going to be very charismatic and normal and say hi. So-
Yeah.
5. Shit, if only I had a draconic presence.
Damn. I could have helped. If only you told me, I could have helped you.
Well, I was, but you wanna trust and get within 5 feet of these Morensian scum.
I'm behind
So-
my
Jesus.
chiseled priest.
Nice to meet you. I'm
I was
sorry.
best friends of Morensian.
We're the Stargazers.
Love that man.
Mm. Lords, as you are doing your best to look as confident and cool as you can, you feel those eyes zero in on you.
Those beautiful eyes.
Yeah,
Molten depths.
I miss Vasily.
Bless.
I turn away from this interaction and gaze out across the lake. If only he was
Okay,
here now.
so
I
they
think he would
think
like this
we're
place.
schizophrenic. That's already a good start.
It is a pleasure to meet you too.
Cyrus holds the beetle with one hand and extends his other.
Oh my god.
The Moredzian reaches out and grasps your hand. They have a very warm hand, Darius.
Can,
They will
can I
shake.
can I roll an insight check on this man to kind of uh, like see what he thinks of me, because I'm pretty much a symbol of Castanella. We try to take over your city, your city
Yeah,
state.
go ahead.
Not the first, not the last.
The name is Kara.
Nice to meet you,
Carl.
Kara.
Nice to meet you. I am Tokus. Who is your friend of yours? Looks at the blonde man.
Sorry, so with a 10, you get the feeling that this person doesn't seem at all bothered by the fact that you may or may not be Castanellan.
Mhm.
Or maybe he's just not bothered by you.
I mean, I wouldn't be bothered. I mean, I have a friendly beetle in my hand.
Yeah, so friendly. My companion. You must excuse him.
Oh,
They
not at all.
turn around.
What brings you down here? It's quite far from the enclave.
The blonde man, kind of, steps away from the wandering head and, dusts, one of his sleeves. I'm actually out on a mission. Looking for a place down here. And I happens to come across a friendly trader.
Not too dissimilar from ourselves.
In a way, what is the nature of this place you're seeking? Perhaps we've come across it already.
Hmm.
Well, the blonde man says, clearing his throat. The other interjects. In a cool voice, they say. We are looking for the village of Flenheim.
Could I make a history check about that?
Flenheim check.
Flenheim check? Maybe an
Flenheim.
advantage check?
Flenheim. Is it a dwarven village?
Go ahead.
Right. Oh,
Home of the Rowlish.
25.
Not.
I have a... Where's the DC? Ah, yes.
Ah, yes. 5 less than you needed.
Flenheim is a village that has existed for many centuries. It is a Darrow village.
I knew it.
Oh my god.
I fucking knew it.
Hold up.
They've been separated from the surface world for a long time, but recently they've become more open to engaging with people from the surface, which makes them let's just say they have an interest in buying and selling surface items, and so they are more open to receiving visitors. It receives its name from Flenning, which is a very obscure Darrow art form, which is basically music, but it is music comprised of the exquisite sounds created by careful but very enthusiastic application of pain.
Oh, lovely.
Mm.
Ah,
BDSM
Oh.
songs. I love it.
Can we
Yes.
find some some Darrow?
How do you even
dominators
spell the
and
name of this
down
place,
here?
by the way?
It's called Flenheim.
Focus
Flenheim.
things for a
Easy.
moment.
Actually,
Oh.
it's Flenheim with one N.
Oh my god, I wrote it right in the first try. Fuck
you did.
yes.
I double spasmed.
Well, that's quite intriguing. What would two upstanding fellow like you want to do with a bunch of arrows? They're not exactly the most friendliest folk.
Who's being racist?
Both
I
of
hope
you.
to attend the academy.
Correct.
The blonde man says.
Blink.
And what? And Kara, what? Sorry, I'm a little bit distracted. Kara, and you're just protecting him?
No, no such thing.
Is that natural? Zars looks at him.
Is it what natural, darling?
Oh my god.
They're
Yeah.
doing the sex.
Antonio!
Yeah, he's protecting him, all right.
Uh,
From those lusty
just,
Darrow woman.
just
Antonio does
everything.
not need my protection, I assure you.
If he wants to attend a Darrow musical school, I presume he doesn't. That's a very interesting choice there. But may I ask what brought you to choose this specific kind of music to pursue?
I am a traveling musician,
Me too.
the blonde man says.
Huh. Well, I assume since you're seeking it out, you are very acquainted with Fleming, then?
Yes. A crude form is practiced in Altenheim. I should like to learn. I should like to learn from true masters.
Right. Ember, during my stay in Altenheim and my knowledge of Burek nobility, do I remember if there were any sort of more deviant kind of concerts or musicians that practice flenning?
I mean, you don't need to roll for this. Yeah, the fucking. I mean, Altenheim is like. It's a city of Aurelia, you know. Oh, purity of the heart, but also it's a city of debauchery, like the most
I'm flailing my
debased,
boyfriend.
the most debased sex drug parties are hosted.
Yeah, it's
Oh
pretty
my.
sick.
in this
That's
city.
why I know High Burek, guys. I was a hard party thrower back in my days.
Honestly, ringing the
This is
devil's
why they
prayer.
call me Toka's big head.
Yeah, you don't know what this head do.
What do you mean, Ferris? This man could never be evil or a devil. What do you mean? He's great.
No, he's just probably a maniac. That's what he is. Anyways, well, if you have a map, then
Dead silence.
oh,
Victoria.
Oh, there's
Oh,
yeah, that's silence. Okay, that's I see.
if you do own a map, we actually have stumbled upon what looked like a Darrow settlement. Unless you already know the way, of course.
I must admit that we've been out and about looking for some days now. Antonio says. Antovio. There we go.
And you, I couldn't imagine you having difficulty with this.
I mean, I could. This mountain is enormous, and its caves and
Zars
caverns are
is just
treacherous.
looking at Kara. Don't worry. Zars is just looking at Kara.
Kara smiles at you. No, I've just been enjoying the scenery. And look where that's brought me.
Like be on the lookout for any potential hidden dangers.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna soul check these two to see if they have any other teammates.
Well,
Vibe check.
well.
I would say I would want to feel Kara. That's the very
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Nice.
24. Yeah. Also, I will.
You see the wandering head like waving at you. Hear the soft clicking and chittering of their legs. You will make some trades.
Quite possibly. Who knows?
Lovely.
Concerning exchange.
Concerning exchange.
So, if you truly need indications, then I suppose if you have a map, I could try and show you the way. I'm not sure if it is Flenim or not, but I guess if you can communicate with the Darrow and have somewhat of a friendly relationship with them, then I suppose you could ask them directions.
What? No. Yeah.
It is certainly not safe to communicate with Old Darrow. Only those in Flenheim are open to communication with the outside world, or so I've been told. Antovio says. The more insightful, perceptive among you can definitely see that despite the fact that Antovio is like addressing Tokas, the sly, like squinty eyes, like in the corner of his eyes, are like focused on Kara and Zari.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Tokus is kind of the same, man. Like, he's talking with this man, but he's kind of eyeing Zari as being an imbecile in the corner. Well, then, do you own a map of this place?
Or are you perhaps wandering aimlessly?
Antovio seems distracted for a moment, then he like shakes his head. He's like, "Of course." He will like reach behind him in his pack, and he will also pull out a map. His map is definitely not as detailed as your map. Then again, your map has a lot of like junk on it as well. You know, sticky notes,
Hey, it's
napkins, all
important.
that.
Real question.
There's that
Does-
character from.
Does he have the route to the Enclave tracked? Because I believe our map doesn't.
He does.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And, Tokus will say,
Memorize it right now.
well, this comes quite useful, actually. We've been trying to go back to the Enclave after an expedition, but realized our map didn't have any way back. Would you mind sharing information then?
Did you neglect to leave a trail of breadcrumbs? Kara says.
I should have thought about that, but sadly teleportation did not allow us such thing.
Teleportation.
Yeah, we were with.
Yep, our wizard here is really good at it.
Wait,
I'd
what?
say
Wasn't that-
moderately skilled at best.
He got us there safely well, I would say. We're all in one shape.
Mark, can you not get enthralled by the sexy Morensian vampires for once?
Can you please stop taking your trousers off? We're like right here. Write him a poem. Write him a
Certainly.
song.
Oh my
Stop.
god.
If I check your DMs throughout this entire session, it's just horny posts. I fucking
What?
know.
No.
One, it's Lawrence making Ilmari say weird things, and I was Zari's getting enthralled by
Incorrect.
it.
She
It's
said
just that
that
kind of session or
without
something.
realizing it.
Without really,
Vocalized
what?
internally.
He's just,
Her
you
internal
know,
dialogue.
It's just, worth dying for. No, I'm kidding. So,
I'm sure Omara doesn't have a great relationship with her father. Okay.
yeah.
He's dead.
So,
Oh, a case in point.
Oh my god.
Jesus. So,
Uh-huh.
are you both into music?
Antonio is.
You said you're of Altenheim, right, Antovio? Are you from like? And he looks at his. He wants to make it very clear that he's looking at the way he's dressed. Do you come from some sort of uh, nobility there, or maybe a high-praised family? Your clothing is quite
Did you
admirable.
get the train here? I point at them very accusingly.
I want to point out that at least 1 hour of this session was Amber wheezing and able to speak.
It's just
Me trying to get a last name to see if we're going to Altenheim, so I'm trying to fish out a last name that might help us while we're there. And this guy's like, "Did you get the train?"
Keep it together, Amber.
I'm like thinking in the
Because
future.
you just think, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to fucking do? The shit you guys come out with.
Sorry, don't mind him. Sometimes he has to
I
say
suppose
things
you
out
could
loud.
say I'm pretty well off. Antovio says.
Is it a family name we might recognize? Tokas here, he's fairly well traveled around there. He might recognize the name. And if we ever happen to be in the town, we might see if you're playing.
I've made a name for myself.
The withered rose.
Delamonte.
Delamonte? Do you want to? We could. What instrument do you play? If any.
The viol.
I play the cello. They're like family.
Damn, just have a child already.
Did I?
No,
did
this
I
is the
hear-
other guy. This is
That's
not
the
Kara. That's that.
Did I hear that name before?
he like just he
Like,
like
you can
makes
have them both.
his eyes like he makes eye contact with you for a moment, Zarius, and then like turns away from you again.
Did I hear
Yes.
this?
Can I
Like
bite
family.
bottom lip? Can I bite bottom lip? Can I see it? No, kidding.
You don't even have lips.
You don't have, yeah, I was about to say, you don't have lips.
It's very sad.
Bites upper gum.
Can I sneers see it?
Mhm.
What was it? Yeah. Did I hear that last name in Altenheim? Am I say?
Would you like to make a check?
Oh yes. What check would you like me to make? Historical?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I like that you were sure about it. I fucking hate that I failed so badly though.
That's true. His name does ring a bell, Tokas. You've probably seen it on a poster here or there. This man is most assuredly a well-traveled bard, as they would say, within the region.
Whoa. Okay. That makes sense.
Well, maybe next time that
Beyond
we're
that, you don't have hot goss.
maybe in town, if you've returned from your current expedition, we might see if we can find you playing or get a ticket to your latest musical or whatever.
I hope it's not about Fleming though.
Why are you not a fan?
No, it's
I appreciate the musical hearts, but I'm not sure I would appreciate them as much if it originated from screams of pain.
which are purely consensual. So
Exactly.
I
I'm
Bodies
sure.
are simply an instrument. gifted to us.
Of course, and
Warth nods
Right. Yes.
of his will.
Oh, I feel like it's more you become part of the instrument more than our bodies are. Personally, you just become a tool for the music.
Of course, we would think that.
Whoa, what? You let the music speak for itself.
And with Flenning, the body is the instrument.
So that's the step beyond.
Are we not always reaching for greater heights?
You're on a lower height, Arius. You're lesser. He's
I mean,
better than
yeah,
you.
oh my god, I'll fucking punch him now.
It's what he's saying. If you
Very
think
lovely.
about it,
Oh my God.
if you think about it, that's what he's
Think
saying.
about it.
But
Dissect what he
sorry,
says.
like, he writes it down. Flenning, you say, right?
Flenning, yes.
Flenning. And that is... What do I imagine? I've never heard of the music of... I've never heard of it, personally.
Herath Singler perfected his art form of Flenning, the use of screams of torture to create symphonies of macabre but beautiful horror.
Sorry, he means like, ew. You see his face when it goes, yeah. What the fuck face? Oh.
Why do you think I don't like Fleming, bro?
Ah.
It's like BDSM with
Interesting.
hip hop.
It's modern. It's a modern art interpretative dance.
Ah. That is interesting. You know, I once thought about, not torturing people. I felt like that was the right thing to do with my music. But if your music is that bad, can't help it.
Damn, is that what you say to him?
Is this what you say?
He says that.
what he's trying to
Turns
say
you,
is
Zarius.
what he's excuse my friend. He's
You
just
woke
trying to
it
say
here.
that he's just not accustomed to different ways of making music that haven't been
Well-
presented. You're going to an academy to learn about all of this, so he's going to learn
Oh,
about
wait,
it. That's cool.
it's. Oh, sorry, I misunderstood. I apologize.
What
There
did
we
you
go.
misunderstand?
Your balls.
He just misunderstood the way that it was meant to,
Oh,
work.
no. Of course. You
But I'm
simply
glad that we.
misunderstood common decency.
No, it's just it's sometimes his wording, But I'm glad that.
Castanel, we're kind of like brutish.
You can say that again.
Oh, speak for yourself, Dragonborn.
But I'm glad, and I will take a slight step forward. I'm glad we were able to exchange information about helping you guys find the academy. Hopefully, we'll be able to maybe see you play when we go back to Altenheim at some point. And you helped us with the way back to the Enclave as well on the map as well. So this has been, I would say, successful.
Hey, Vittorio, I'm pretty sure I replaced his heart and not his balls, right?
But I can't keep. I'll just keep looking at Kara. That's a way better look than guy that wants to learn about torture as music instruments.
Talking about playing heartstrings, right?
Kara will smile at you, Zarius. They have a dazzling smile.
Yeah, they look
It only
lovely.
accentuates those strange. Now that you're up close, you can definitely see that they are freckled with gold, but it also looks like they are scarred in gold. Like their flesh is literally made out of gold.
Zarius definitely leans closer. He's enamored. Beautiful, this man.
I'm gonna fucking make you enamored with the ground if you don't move your ass.
I'm sure we can all be civil here, Antovio. Kara says. Antovio huffs.
Sorry.
I agree.
I am very sorry. I just misunderstood. I'm not that good with these kind of things.
Perfect then.
My
Well,
head's not all there, I think.
yeah, I'm sure you'll probably have to lay down for a while. After we finish track of the day.
Zaris, I think we should go and sit down together. You wanted to, tell me about that last sheet of music that you were just writing, and I'll put my arm around it and slowly kind of try and guide him away from the guise of this definite not an incubus.
That is the most beautiful man I've ever seen.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it, right? But remember that song that you were writing about Elmari? Yeah, I'd be really interested in listening to that. And I'm just
For
going
a second-
Gunslinger?
I would not be
that is-
interested in hearing it
And I'm
anymore.
just
For a second, I thought Vincent was
singing
lost
it.
too.
And I'm
Sorry,
just
immediately starts bleeding and is like he's like, yeah, let's go.
and I'm just gonna try to escort him away from the guys of the incubus.
Kara will give you a wave and a wink as you walk away, Zari.
Zarius kind of like holds out his hands as he waves, that like trailing, like, oh, I want to go back. As he still holds his beetle. Like, with one hand.
Dear Lord. But yeah, after this, the Baltokers will pull out the map and we'll begin to exchange contact informations now. Map details with the two, if they have any parts of the map that we don't really have explored.
Funny that you should mention this, Tokas.
Why? Why do you laugh when you mention it?
Remember the map that you were talking about?
The mysterious map.
They have an
Yeah, that's where they're going.
Oh boy.
How would you know that? How would I know that's where they're going?
How would you know?
You're comparing notes, no?
Fragment of reality.
That's concerning, so I guess we're going
Was it a treasure map that you had that was leading us to this place, by the way, or was it just like a random map? What
It
was it?
it was a map that I found engraved on the back of a buckler enchanted with a fly spell with the holy symbol of the blacksmith, which made me think it's probably like a furnace or like a workshop or like a smithy or like a holy site, not a fucking Darrow town with a college and school and probably a hospital and a Darrow grocery store.
Like there.
Grocery store. Don't forget the Darrow Kindergarten, where they
Yeah.
practice
the
this
little
music.
ones.
Do you mean the Darrow Kinder?
Are Darrow Kinder eggs? What happens if I crack open enough of them? Do I get a
You
prize?
find a Darrow inside.
Oh.
Do I get
It
deported from
stabs
the
you.
US?
Yes. Well, I guess in midway comparing notes though, because we'll be quite surprised to reveal that he knows where this place is.
Yes, help them so that they owe us, so that when we go to Altenheim, we have a leverage. Please. I'm
While
not
you
in the
are
conver-
exchanging notes, the wandering head like looks at you, Vittorio. It stands there like chittering with its little arms at the ready.
Oh, I will go to him as well. I don't care about this conversation. I care about Inoue.
Oh,
He's so
How's-
beautiful.
how's business been?
Business. Slow as usual.
Hmm.
How can I help you today? I love to make friends out of strangers.
Well, we're practically friends at this point, aren't we?
Are we? We would like to be friends with little old me.
He's
How many
creepy as
repeat
fucking-
customers do you get?
Well, that is true.
The head tilts. Rarely do I get repeat customers. Are you saying that you will return for me?
I
Inui.
I will I
Our
will
paths should cross again.
Then first you must become customers.
am
Mustn't you?
yeah.
But I already purchased something off you.
The
Oh,
head
that's
Push her.
scritches at its chin with a little spidery leg.
Say no.
Mhm. I would remember a face like yours.
Amber,
I would look upon it quite fondly.
You don't remember me?
I assume it is a completely different
Ask him
creature.
if his name is Inui.
Yeah.
Is your name Inway?
No.
Ah,
Are you his
My
brother?
racism is showing
Out of the
once more.
gaps in the teeth, an arm, pale and lanky, reaches out.
okay.
A pleasure to meet you. I
I
am nostalgia.
Hello,
Oh.
nostalgia. I am Lawrence.
Vittorio.
It's a pretty name you have, Lawrence.
It has a
Nostalgia
Z at
lady.
the end.
Why is everyone in this cavern horny on main?
What do you mean? I'm literally just trading information.
What about these NPCs, bro?
Oh, I mean, play characters are actually being kind of horny on main too. So
Yeah, that's what, yeah, that is true.
It's an unhealthy work environment.
Literally.
Well, I'm looking for something quite particular. Vittoria, are you looking for anything in particular?
I don't know about in particular, but nostalgia here might have something interesting.
To help people like you.
Are you inclined to help people like us? Or did I give you a hint? Lauren says, kind of like putting his hand on something that he cannot see.
Nostalgia wets their lips. I think I might have a thing or two for you and you and you.
I knew you would have just the things. I was hoping we would encounter Midway again, but it's happy that you also have such trinkets.
Yes.
Midway had some strange things in his possession. Some lovely things and some strange things. I'm very curious to know what lovely and strange things you have.
Yes, do we all? You. They stare down at you with their red eyes. You are not a sangromancer, no, Lawrence. You're much too delicate for that.
Do I need to show my rock hard abs for him to change his mind?
Jesus Christ.
Good lord.
Hey man, if my sexy thigh skull will give me a discount, I will take it.
Jesus.
That is 2 whores in our party as of now.
Whoa! Watch your mouth, big head.
You're selling yourself for money.
That is
Well,
not
less
true.
money.
A little bit of money.
I am saying that I would like nice things. And you know what? It's okay to want nice things.
Is it
That's healthy.
not always nice?
Some things bite.
How about a little magic spell? Do you like to cast little magic spells, Lawrence?
Would you like to see a little magic spell?
Yes. I so love to watch little magic spells.
Lawrence will cast. Hmm. Oh man, I don't wanna drop my huge spell slots down. But I will do a little display of pyrotechnics and sort of pull up the burning lantern and make the flame inside take form and take shape until it is larger and bigger, and it is like a little nostalgia. Looking back at nostalgia. And then I will use thaumaturgy in combination with this to make a voice originate from the little flame. And it's just like, yes, show me little spells.
Such lovely magics you have.
Just a
Tell me,
small.
Lawrence, what weighs heavy upon your heart?
Honestly, I just want to be able to help people. I want to make sure that people like that giant scaled idiot over there don't die on my watch anymore. I want to be able to stand up for myself. That. And I place a hand on Vittorio. I don't know, his arm or his toe. Um, Someone like him doesn't have to get stabbed 15 times before, or I can finally help him. And then I can get stabbed maybe like once before I collapse and have to be saved.
Why can you not help them?
Well, sometimes things get to me before I can get to them. I think
That makes sense.
maybe maybe I need like armor, or maybe I need be able to move through the air like TaleCast does. I don't have to worry about the people on the ground except for my allies. I'm not sure. I was kind of thinking that maybe you would have something that would pair well with this. And Lawrence will draw delicately Corvavolok's Sunblade. It is one of the treasures. It is a treasure of the Borog.
That is very pretty indeed. Not exactly something I would carry. I don't. Tastes are a little bit different, I think. I do believe. But I am certain that there is something for you and all of you in my little pack. And we can explore that together next session.
Ooh. Ho ho ho.
You and you and you and your friend Steve. Do 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 do.
Steve.
Steve.
Oh.
Steve.
Thank you very much for
Thanks for
hosting,
the
Amber.
session.
It was a session with as Gabe said earlier, at least an hour of it was our lovely Dean spent wheezing and crying.
The fuck up. I need you to like be more respectful to me, thank you.
Yeah.
It's very hard to get some respect
No.
nowadays from your players. Unbelievable. Evidently, I don't have control over this table whatsoever.
Yeah, that's true. Like our players are fucking out of control.
Yeah.
Wait.
Completely out of control. I've never seen so many horny jokes in my life.
Half of them are your fault.
No, it's not true at all.
Actually, I believe all of them are your fault because
That's
you
not
are
true
the
at all!
perpetrator of this world. You created this environment and set us in the place to trigger such responses. So at the end of the day, it's your fault.
Yeah,
Oopsie!
I did think I had a pretty clever pun though today.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Which
I
one?
commend
True,
you for it.
I loved it
Just
when
following
you
my
told
heart.
him that his fucking music was garbage. He was basically
Yeah.
wasting his time.
Funny
Oh my
pun,
God.
very much.
Vincent
And then
was
you were
like,
like, oh,
fire alarms in his
whoops.
head was like, Nino. I was like, wait, okay, I need to solve the situation.
I was like, you said it in your Zarya's voice, and I was like,
Wait, did you
Is
actually
he?
say that?
I did that.
Sarah character?
Mate,
Is it for
alarms
real?
were ringing in my head. I was like, okay, I need to intervene and solve this before anything happens.
I can only imagine Lawrence's mouth just being agape.
It's okay. You guys can have a lovely little time in Nostalgia's Cave next session.
Yes.
A beautiful hub of light, one mushroom house,
Nice.
one wandering head,
Nice.
some intrigue with 2 people.
Can
Yeah,
you,
one
can
that
you eat the mushrooms?
one that's totally not an incubus or
You might be
something.
able to eat mushrooms here.
Totally no.
Suck.
Totally not.
That was good though.
But that will be next time.
Yeah.
For now,
Hell
we
yeah.
are going to say goodnight.
Yes.
I
and-
believe there will be a session next week. I don't think I have something on Friday. I think I just other days will. But there will be a session next week. So
Very well. There you have it. All right. Well, remember to tomorrow, if you want to, tune in to the Long Resters during the day, and then later in the evening, Calamica over here.
Yeah.
And yeah, we will see you guys for more of this next week. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.